Wassalatu wassalamu ala nabiyyina Muhammadin wa ala alihi wa ashabihi wa azwajihi ajma'in. Amma ba'd, fa'a'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. Rabbi shrah li sadri wa yassir li amri wahlul 'uqdatam min lisani yafqahu qawli. Rabbi zidni ilman ajma'in, inshallah. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala increase in all of us knowledge. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Nice to see you all, brothers and sisters. In this severe cold weather, you drive for 45 minutes, 1 hour in this rush hour and come. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala accept your sacrifices. You come from so far, and with dropping your children and rushing to the class. This is the true act of jihad. You are doing jihad in the path of learning the language of Qur'an, inshallah. And may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala increase you in knowledge, accept your sacrifice, and give you thousandfold reward. And may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bless you all with the knowledge of Qur'an. Bless us all with the knowledge of Qur'an, brother. And I always say to you, brothers and sisters, and I firmly believe that every minute that you work for learning the language of the Quran, every kilometer you drive, and all the sacrifices, all the time that you spend in car to come here, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will take it as your ibadat, inshallah. Because we are only doing for the love of Him and for the love of Quran, inshallah. Brothers and sisters, we are still in the verb Nāqiṣ. This is the most important chapter of book 2. If you master this, then the verbs, the rest of the verbs will become very, very easy for you. Very easy for you. So, fa'ala. Fa kalima, ain kalima, lam kalima. Fa kalima is also called first radical. Ain kalima, second radical. Lam kalima, third radical. If the fa kalima is either waw or ya, the verb is called misal. Are you with me? Wajada, wa'ada, wahaba. Okay. If the ain kalima is either waw or ya, we call it ajwaf. But at the same time, we also must get used to it that if in misal, if the fa kalima is waw, then we say al-mithal al-wawiyu. Al-wawiyu. And if the mithal, the fa kalima is ya, then we will say al-mithal al-ya'iyu. Okay. If the verb is al-mithal al-ya'iyu, it behaves like a sound verb. We haven't done it, but we must keep it in mind. If the mithal is a al-ya'iyu, means it has ya in the beginning, like yatima. We had few words written there. Yabisa. Then it behaves normally, just like a sound verb. But if it is misal al-wawi, then in the mudariya, the waw gets dropped. Not all the time, but most of the time. Again, we have to go in detail and learn when it does not get dropped. But it will come in the Quran and you will notice it, inshallah. Dr. Abdul Rahim has only taught us those verbs in misal in which the waw is dropped. All the verbs that are mentioned in our book, when you go to mudariya, the waw is dropped. Wajada, yajidu. Instead of yajidu, it's yajidu. Then we come to ajwaf, brothers and sisters, and in ajwaf also we have ajwaf al-wawi and ajwaf al-ya'i. The same thing will apply here. We will have nāqiṣ al-wawi and nāqiṣ al-ya'i. And we got to identify them. And it's very easy, brother. If you see alif, in my simple way, I say this is alif mamduda. standing up. That is waw. What is it? That is waw. So daʿā, what is the root then of daʿā? Daʿā. So I will call it Nāqiṣu al-Vāviyyu. So daʿā, shakā. Fine. Bakā. Now this is all very easy, brothers and sisters. Bakā. What is the root? Baqiya. So what kind of a nāqiṣ it will be? Nāqiṣ. So very simple. Then this is ya. Okay, brother. Baqiya, mashā, ramā, nahā, rā'ā. Okay. And now in Bab, samiya, it's very easy. Because the ya is visible in a normal way. Here, the waw turned into alif. In this, the ya remains ya, but it is pronounced a. It is pronounced a. Mashā. Okay? But it is actually mashā, baqiya, ramā. We know it because this is nothing but ya, which we now pronounce. It turned into, again in a simple way you can, it look like alif maksura. Right? Short. Okay, brothers and sisters, what is more important to remember in these things, that when we are doing madi, okay, at huma, are you with me? At huma, and then at mutaharrik pronouns. Where do the mutaharrik pronouns begin? Hunna. Hunna and down. See, once we have memorized it and we do it in sequence, it's easy. Then the verb will make it visible from its root. The root will be visible. Are you with me? When it is huma and from mutaharrik pronoun. That's one thing to remember. Now huma is not used, but because we did it in sequence, we still continue the sequence. Okay, brother? So, daʿā, what will you do now? In huma? Daʿā. The root will become visible. Fine. And when you come to hunna, what it will become? Daʿawna. Shakawna. Okay? Now we do here baqiya and then baqayna. Baqayna. See, remember, hadā is compatible with ya, so we can pronounce it baqayna. And then huma will be mashā and mashayna. And the rest is all simple. Ramā, ramā, remember? Ramā, batavaya. Okay? Maine dil tushko diya. Okay? I just make a joke, but ramā and then ramayna. What is it? Ramayna. Okay, go on. And then, brother, nahā, nahaya, and then nahayna. Rā'ā, rā'aya, rā'ayna. Now you see, in our studies in previous lessons, we did not touch rā'ā. I said, no, don't touch it. It's confusing. But now we are ready to handle not only rā'ā, but we will handle ishtara also. We will do the whole thing, and you will do it with ease, inshallah. Okay? This is, brother, okay, you keep that in mind. One more time I'll repeat, at huma, and in mutaharrik pronouns, the root will become visible. Fine. One more thing to remember in these three, brothers and sisters, that at hum, you will drop the lam kalima. What will you do, Brother Hassan? Drop the lam kalima. The weak letter will be dropped when you are doing the conjugation of hum. You will drop it. Don't ask, just drop it. And we'll remember to drop it, inshallah. There are reasons, but we don't want to go in too much detail, okay? Because sometimes the reason applies here and it makes an exception elsewhere. But the best thing is to remember to drop it. So, brother, if I say daʿā, then I'll say daʿā, and then I will drop the vav. What will happen now? Daʿā. What will happen? You will bring the vav. You will the vav jamā. What is it? Oh, jamā. You will bring it and you will drop the alif, which is actually vav. So it will turn into, brothers and sisters, I'll write down here. Daʿā, daʿā. Are you with me? And what will happen now? Daʿā. Let me write down with red so that you will understand. Daʿā. Are you with me, brother? Where is the file in daʿā? Alif. Where is the file in daʿā? Wow. And brother, then you know here, brothers and sisters, there is a fatah here on dal, ain, and what is on alif? Sukoon. So if you were to put ta ta'nisi, then we have two sukoons. Then I have to drop this. So it becomes da'at. Are you with me? Da'at. Okay. And then da'ata. Da-a-ta. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? And then, of course, comes to da'awna. Da-aw-na. Got the idea, brothers and sisters? Having done one, brother, you can now do everything. Okay? Let's start shakā. Shakā. Shakāvā. Shakāvā. Okay, shakā, shakāvā, shakāv, shakat, shakata, shakavna. No more you will remember when you will practice some of them. But I say to you, practice all. Now today, you will, end the class and you will have 3 days in your hand. Do it, brothers and sisters. Do it, inshallah. And then, that's it. Inshallah, it will be safely stored in your hard drive, never to be, deleted. Okay? Fine. Now we come to bakā. Ready? Bakā, baqiya, bakā. Because that last lam kalima, drop it. Bakā. And then bakat. And then bakata. And then bakayna. Khalas. And then ta tomatum, ti tomatunna, tuna. Fine. Mashā, mashā, mashaya, mashā, mashat, mashata, mashayin. Ramā, ramaya, ramau, ramat, ramata, ramayna. Got the idea? So you can do anything that comes in this babs very easy. Okay? Now we come to nahā. Brothers and sisters, nahā, nahaya, nahaw, nahat, nahata, nahayna. See, now we come to raḥā. We have been doing it raḥā for a long time, but not this way. Brother and sister, ra'a, ra'aya, ra'aw, ra'at, ra'ata, ra'ayna, ra'ayta, If I had tried to explain to you this before, brother, you'll say this is very confusing. Not anymore. Now you won't find it confusing because now we are learning to do it and we understand how they are done. Brother? Are you with me? So, just for the fun of it, let me do ishtara. Now, brother, now you can do it. Ready? Ishtara, ishtaraya, ishtaraw, ishtarat, ishtarata, ishtarayna, ishtarayta, ishtaraytuma, ishtaraytu. See? It's very easy. Alhamdulillah. Very easy, inshallah. Now I think I will attempt nasiya. Now there is a little interesting thing happening there. Brother. First and foremost, nasiya, fine. Huma, nasiya. And then whom you got to drop the lam kalima. Are you with me? So let me drop it now. MashaAllah. MashaAllah, MashaAllah. See, nasiya. In order to bring the wow, brothers and sisters, I just drop it, no questions asked. Don't ask questions, just drop it. So what is the result? Si, brother. Kasra is not compatible with. So what will you do now? Nasu. Why? Brother, who invented all these things? 2000 years ago or more than that. This is the miracle of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Languages are the miracle of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. You know? And everything is so logical, so mathematical and scientific. So brother, here it will become nasu. I tell you, you must have read Quran, mashallah, mashallah, lots and lots of time. And this ayah, it's so beautiful, brothers and sisters. Inshallah, we are going to analyze it one of these days. Ya ayyuhalladhina amanu ittaqullah wal tanzur nafsun ma qaddamat lighad wattaqullah innallaha khabirum bima ta'maluna wa la takunu kalladhina nasu Allah. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? La takunu. What kind of a la is this? La taku. La takunu. Only I want to do this much. La takunu. What is takunu, brothers and sisters? Actually, it's takununa. Are you with me? Takununa. Kana. Yakunu. Yakunani. Yakununa. If it is yakununa, I will say fi'lun, mudariun, marfuun, bi thubuti nun. Now la comes. La and nahiyatu. It will make the fi'l mudari'a majzūm. So what will I say? Takunu fi'lun mudari'un majzūmun bi hadfi nun. And you do not have to analyze every time you read. You have to do it once, because then it is there in your mind. As soon as you see la takunu, you know nun was dropped. You know, in a fraction of a second, you will know nun has been dropped. This is majzūm. Okay, where is the file? Wow, antum. Kallazina, what is ka? Arfjar. Arfjar, brother. And what is lazina? Ism majrur. Harfjar? Ism majrur. So ism majrur, but it is mawsula. But here it is ism majrur. Kallazina is jar majrur. And then what is nasu? Sillatul mawsul. But let us first describe nasu. Brothers and sisters, this is fi'l madi. Where is the file? Wow. File is wow. What is Allah? Mafūlun bihi. Now you will say a jumlatul fi'liyatu sillatul mawsul. See, nasu came. You must have read this hundreds of times, but never ever thought the way you will think now, inshallah. And even the next sentence is very important, but I will keep it in reserve and tell you next time. Yes, Brother Salim. Let me write this properly. Yeah, nasu. Sorry. Jazakallah. Brother, when you catch my mistakes, I become very happy. You know why I become happy? That you are not sleeping. You are alert. MashaAllah. Jazakallah, brother. Okay, you got the idea, brother? Say nasu. Huh? Okay, now start nasiya. Nasiya, nasu. And then, now there is not a sukoon on ya. Nasiyat. When it was a sukoon, you dropped it. But not in Bab Samiya. You will say nasiya, nasu, nasiyat. And then nasiyata. And then, brother, nasina, not hasina. I didn't say hasina. I said nasina. Are you with me, brother? Brother, it's very simple. What is simple? What is simple, brother? I put here nunu niswa, mutaharik pronoun. What is the condition for mutaharik pronoun? Give the lam kalima sukoon. So I give it a sukoon. Now pronounce it, brother. It is a halwa puri, brother. It's easy. So it became nasina. And after that, ta tumatum, ti tumatunna, tuna. Nasita, nasituma, nasitum, nasiti, nasituma, nasitunna, nasitu, nasina. Okay? So very easy. The same will follow khashiya, khashiya, khashu, khashiyat, khashiyata, khashina. Right? And then baqiya, baqiya, baku, baqiyat, baqiyata, baqina. MashaAllah. So brothers and sisters, it's very simple. I hope today is our second day, we are doing Nāqiṣ. I hope you are enjoying it more now and understanding it more, inshallah. Brother, this is all I consider fun part. Because it's so beautiful, brother, once you understand, inshallah. And once you will practice this weekend, Monday you will be very, very strong, inshallah. Okay, brothers and sisters, now we come to Mudariya. And in Mudariya, brothers and sisters, some changes will take place. Okay? Some changes will take place. And I am going to do it slowly. Bab nasara. Daʿā. Nasara yan suru. What will you say? Yan suru. Okay, brothers and sisters. So, how I say da'a? Yad'u. Yad. But actually it is yad'u. Nasara yan suru. Where is ru? Wow. Are you with me? It is wow which is the ru. So, yan su ru. So it should have been yad u vu. But we don't say yad u vu. What do we say? What do we say? Yad u. What do you say? Yad u. But actually it is yad u vu. It is yad'u, vu. Fine. 5 in your pocket. Yad'u, tad'u, ad'u, nad'u. 5 in our pocket. If it is Fʿil Mudariya, marfu, how do you describe? Because your mind says there is a dhamma there, but your eyes only sees the sukoon. So what will you say? Fʿilun mudariun marfuun bidammatil muqaddara. Because your mind knows there is a dhamma there. So brother, this grouping that we have learned, how many groups in Mudariya? 3. What is the first group? 5 in your pocket. What is your second group? Noon aata hai, noon jata hai. And what is the third group? mabni. Brother, noon aata hai, noon jata hai is very simple. You see the noon, it's marfu. You don't see the noon, it's no longer marfu. But in this case, the dhamma is not visible. But my mind knows this is nasara yan su ru. Da'a yad u wu. But there is a sukoon. So then how will you describe? Dhammatal mukaddara. Qaida? Dhammatal mukaddara. 5 in your pocket. Now let's try to do the whole thing, brothers and sisters. Da'a yad'u. What will be the next one? Yad'u wani. What will be? Yad'u wani. Okay. By the way, brothers and sisters, we gave you the sheets. We gave you about 11 sheets. There are some samples there. Can you find da'a there? Find the whole conjugation of da'a. Brother, look at it. Yada'u, yada'u, wani. Are you with me? Yada'u, wani. And now, brothers and sisters, if it is hum, we have to add waw and noon. Are you with me? So, yada'u, and then we have waw and noon. What shall we do now? One has. I don't drop this one because that is the file. I'll just drop the lam kalima. So what will it become? Yad una. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? So, brother, start from the beginning. Yada'u, yada'uwani, yada'una, tada'u, tada'uwani, and yada'una. No changes. You just put a noon there. And what did I say yesterday? The food is ready. Maal tayar hai. Aake khana kha lo. Okay? So you just put the noon there, noonu niswa, and you say yada'una. See, here, hum yada'una, noon is the sign of marfu. And waw is the file. Sahi? And you change by dropping one waw. Here it is original. That is your lam kalima. And this is your mutaharrik pronoun. So lam kalima gets a sukoon. So already it is there. So you just pronounce it. Yada'una. How will you define this and this? This I will define. Fʿilun, mudhari'un, marfu'un, bi thubuti noon. And where is the file? Al-waw. How will I define this? Fʿilun, mudhari'un, mabniyun ala sukun. And it is marfu? Yes. So I will say, fi mahalli raf'in. Remember, I will be repeating it, brothers and sisters. Inshallah, you will get strong. We have done it, but right now, you cannot recollect quickly. Are you with me, brother? Anta. Tada'u. Are you with me? Tada'u. Tada'uwani. Tada'una. Anti. Why did you make it tada'ina, brother? Yes. See, I'll write it down. Now we are learning that we did not do it before. But now we are ready to handle it, brother. Tad'u. Brother and sister, now we are bringing ina. What are you bringing? Or you say ya and noon. What is this ya, brother? Fa'il. What is noon? Sign of marfu. Sign of marfu. Where is the fa'il? Ya. Brothers and sisters, here there are two sukoons. So I have to drop one. Now there is a dhamma there. It is not compatible with ya. So it gets a kasra. So it became tad'ina. Now brother, I tell you something. In book 1, we did. In book 1, brothers and sisters, we did yazhabu, which will become tazhabu. Huh? Are you with me? What is tazhabu? Anta. Tazhabani, tazhabuna. And then we bring our ya and noon. Okay, brothers and sisters? I don't have to drop anything because there is no iltiqā sakinaini. But then, brother, there is a dhamma here. So what should we do? Kasra. But we didn't tell you. If we had told you that when we were learning, you would have said, Brother Asif, where is the door to go out? This is too complicated. Huh? But now we are ready to handle it. So, brother, that I say to Sister Hafsa, Mādhā turidīna? Why it is turidīna? It was turidu. Are you with me? It was turidu. And what did you do? Turidu. Are you with me, brother? And now you put ya and noon. Ya and dhamma are not compatible. So, we make it turidina. But when we were learning, we just thought that's the way it is. So when you come to Anti, you just say, ta'kulina, tashrabina, tazhabina, takhrujina, taktubina. Now we know why it becomes bina, dina. Now we know. Because dhamma and ya are not compatible, so you have to bring a kasra. Are you with me? I thought this was very cool, brother. Hādā al-shayyu coolun. This thing is very cool, brother. Alhamdulillah. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? And then, so you will say, what will you say? Tad'īna. And then, tad'ūwani. Tad'ūwani. And then, tad'ūna. Same, tad'ūna. Like antum. But tad'ūna, antuna is proper. Nothing is dropped. And how will you say tad'ūna antunna? Fi'lun mudhari'un mabniun ala sukun. Fi mahalli raf'in. Because we are only doing marfu now. And the noon is the fa'il. Inshallah. Clear, brothers and sisters? Let's do one more shakā. Now, as I said earlier, in Nāqiṣ you have to use your mind. You have to use your mind, brother. Shakā. Let us do Madi quickly. Shakā, shakava, shakava, shakav. It will come with practice. Shakav. And then shakat, shakata, shakawna, shakauta, shakautuma, shakautum, shakauti, shakautuma, shakautunna, shakautu, shakawna. And brother, yashku. What will be? I'll write down. Yashku. Yash. Ku. What is originally? Yashku vu. Yansu ru. Yashku vu. But you say yashku. Ready? Let's conjugate, brother. Yashku. Yashkuwani. Yashkuna. Tashku. Tashkuwani. Yashkuna. Noon, only put noon and everything is ready. Anta. Tashku. Tashkuwani. Tashkuna. Tashkina. Tashkuwani, Tashkuna, Ashku, Nashku. Now, brothers and sisters, you are doing very fine. You are doing beautifully. But if you won't work at home, then by the time you go out and sit in your car, what will happen? Hawa mein udta jaye, मेरा फ़िल और मेरा फ़ाइल हो जी इधर उधर लहराए मेरा मुदाफ और मुदाफ इलैहि हो जी. When will you sing this? When you are driving. When you are driving, you will be singing that. Because everything has gone. I told a friend of mine, she's a very nice lady. I call her Sister Khalida. Khalida kaun? Arabi ki diwani. Whenever we had classes, she would come. She never, ever missed, And she's always complaining to me now, Brother Asif, when are we going to start the Quran classes? I said, Sister Khalida, we'll do it inshallah. So then I said, we are preparing some videos. Then inshallah we'll give you. Hawa mein udta jaye, dala ki nahi dala? Because she wants that thing there. I said, inshallah we'll put it there. Okay. Now we come to bakā. Okay, same thing. Daraba yad ribu. Yad ribu. Okay, so it will be bakā yab ki you. Fine, brother? Yab ki you. Huh? But how do I write it? I write it yabki. Yabki. 5 in your pocket. Yabki, tabki, tabki, abki, nabki. 5 in your pocket. How will I describe? Yabki, fi'lun, mudari'un, marfu'un, bidammatil mukaddara. Because there is a dhamma there, which my mind can see, but my eyes cannot see. Got the idea? Only in this 5 in your pocket, you will be saying things like that, inshallah. Very good, brothers and sisters. Then, now we do again quickly, brothers and sisters. Yabki, yabkiyani, and then yabkuna. Why kuna, brother? Okay, let's try it. Let's try it, brother. Huh? Yab, ki, and then here it is, and then I put waw and noon. Are you with me? So I have to drop this. Huh? Okay, what is now? Kasra and waw. They are not compatible. They are not compatible. So I have to put yabkun. I have to make it ki into ku. There is a reason for that. Huh? There is a reason for that. And it's all logical, brother. Yabkun. Huh? Okay? So you will remember this. Ready? From the beginning. Ready? From the beginning. Yabki, yabkiyani, yabkuna, tabki, tabkiyani, yabkina. Because everything is ready, put noon only. Are you with me? Yabkina. Anta, tabki, tabki, yani, tabkuna. Huh? And then tabkina, because already kasra is there. Tabkina, tabkiyani, tabkina, abki, nabki. Brother, once we do one thing, you will do all these things that way. Here, I'll give you some verb, because we already did it. So I'm going to do it for you. Brothers and sisters, what is this? Salah. How many words are there? 4 words. Huh? This is not 3-letter verb, this is 4-letter. What is this? What do we do in Mudariya? Yusalli. So we gave Dhamma to the sign of Mudariya. Remember? It's not ya, but you. Okay, fine. Can you do this, brother? Yes, I can do it. Salla, sallaya, sallaw. Sallaw. Salat, salata, Salaina, salaita, salaituma, salaitum, salaiti, salaituma, salaitunna, salaitu, salaina. Okay, brother? What will be the mudhari'? You salli. How will I describe yusalli? Fi'lun, mudhari'un, marfu'un, bidammatil muqaddara. Because my eye cannot see, but my mind can see. Okay, brother. Yusalli, yusalliyani, yusalluna. Inna Allah wa malaikatahu. See, now when you will read it, you'll feel the taste in your mind. Because you know what is yusalluna. It is fi'l mudhari'. Marfoon bi thubuti noon. Waw is the fa'il. And it is coming from salla, yusalli. All these things will, in a split of a second, will go through your mind. Inna Allah wa malaikatahu yusalluna anan nabi. Okay? And we are going to analyze that also, inshallah, soon. So, brother, these things are going to become very easy for you. Fine. Mashā. Ready? Yamshi. What is yamshi? Fi'lun, mudhari'un, marfu'un, bidammatil muqaddara. Because this is yamshiyu. Fine. Yamshi, yamshiyani, yamshuna. Whenever there is a kasra on ain kalima, it will change into damma in mudhari'a. At whom? Whom. Yamshi, yamshiyani, yamshuna. Tamshi, tamshiyani, yamshina. Tamshi, tamshiyani, tamshuna, tamshina, tamshiyani, tamshina, amshi, namshi. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? Now, you will have to think quickly. And again, today is the second day. Inshallah, when you will write down, Monday, inshallah, you will be much more fluent and proficient, inshallah. Ramā. Yarmi, which is yarmi you. Yarmi, yarmiyani, yarmuna. Tarmi, tarmiyani, yarmina. Yarmina. And then anta, tarmi, tarmiyani, tarmuna, tarmina, tarmiyani, tarmina, armi, narmi. Fine, brothers and sisters. That is good enough. Now we come to nahā. Here there is something happening, brother. Nahā. All that you have to do is, brother, remember this. Fatha is compatible with waw and ya. Keep that in mind. Okay, nahā. I think Madi we can do very easily. Nahā, nahaya, nahaw, nahat, nahata, nahaina, nahaita, nahaituma, nahaitum, nahaiti, nahaituma, nahaitunna, nahaitu, nahaina, nahaina. Okay? Now it is, brother, Bab Fataha. When it was Bab Nasara, it became daʿā yad'ū. When it was Bab Daraba, it became bakā yabkiyu. Now it is Bab Fataha, nahā, yanha, you. Yanha. What is it? Yanha. But originally it is yanha, you. Okay? Nahā, yanha, you. We don't say yanha you, we say yanha. Okay? But what is the original? Yanha you. Remember. So how will I describe? Fi'lun, mudhari'un, marfu'un, bidammatil muqaddara. Because my mind says there is a dhamma there at the end, but my eyes cannot see it. But if there is no vowel sign, then it is sukun there. Now you got to be very careful, brother. Ready? Yanha, yanhayani, Remember, brother, we change kasra into dhamma. Huh? Okay, but it is compatible. When you put waw and noon there, and then you dot, now can you pronounce? Yanhauna. See, it changed. Yanhauna. Okay? Yanha, yanhayani, yanhauna, tanha, tanhayani, and then same yanhauna. Because as soon as you put noon there, brother, yanha, you put noon there, you can pronounce it. Can you pronounce it? Can you pronounce it? You can pronounce it. Got the idea? Yan haina. You pronounce it. Very good, brother. Keep that in mind. That the fatha is compatible with ya and waw. Start from the beginning. Yanha, yanhayani, yanhauna, tanha, tanhayani, yanhauna. And then anta, tanha, tanhayani, tanhauna, tanhaina. See, this is different. No more kasra. Because fatha is compatible with ya. So again we start with anta. Tanha, tanhayani, tanhauna, tanhaina, tanhayani, and again tanhaina. Everything tanhaina. Are you with me? Okay, let me write it down, brother. Here it is tanha. And I have to put for anti, ya and nun. What will happen? Tanhaina. You can pronounce it. Are you with me? So keep that in mind. This is where most of the time we make mistakes, brother. Okay. Now, brother, we say ra'a. What is the madi? Ra'a. What is the root? Ra'aya. What is mudariya? Jarā. What is the mudariya? Because this is the root, brother. Yarā. What is actually? Yarāyu. What is actually? Yarāyu. Brother. But that's not the way we write it. We say ra'a, and then we say yarā. What is happening here? What is happening here? Yarā is the right thing. It became yarā. Brothers and sisters, because this verb is used so extensively, used every day, all the time, there is a slight change that took place. And I'll try to explain you how it took place. Brother, say yarā. You will say it 10 times. You will start slowly, and then you will go and say very fast. Ready? Yarā, 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 yarā. You said yarā. You said yarā, 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 yarā. See, you are saying yarā. So it changed, yarā changed into yarā. Are you with me? That Hamza got dropped and Hamza's fatha came on ra. One more time, say yarā, 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 yarā. It became yarā. Now how will you say yarā? Fʿilun, mudari'un, marfu'un, bidammatil muqaddara. Bidammatil muqaddara. Easy, brother? Now let us start with yarā. Now let's conjugate yarā. Yarā, yarayani, and then Yarawna, mashā, mashā. Brother, we could not do it before. Huh? At least I didn't have the courage to do it, because you would have got all confused. And we here in this class, we do not believe in rata lagana. We believe in understanding. Huh? Just blind memorization is not acceptable. Why? I must know why. Alhamdulillah, we are doing it. Huh? Okay, brothers and sisters. So, yarā, yarayani, yarawna, ṭarā, tarayani, yarayna. What became? Yarayna. Why yarayna? Only you have to put the noon, the rest of the things were ready. Huh? Huh? Biryani was ready. All you needed was a lemon to add to the flavor. Okay? So yarai, yarayna, not yarau, yarai. Hum yarawna. Hunna yarayna. MashaAllah. And then brother, ṭarā, tarayani, tarawna, and then tarayna. See, now your mind is in control. And it is thinking and doing the job. Huh? Anta tara. Then tarayani. And antum tarawna. Anti tarayna. Huh? And then tarayani, and then tarayna, and then ārā, nara. Huh? Isn't it beautiful, brother? Huh? Now, unless you study and take the Arabic course, you cannot understand all these things, brother. Nobody can make you understand all these things. And you cannot learn on your own. It would be very difficult to study. But once you have a teacher to guide you, then things become easy. Now we are strong enough to handle Bab Samia. Ready? Madi. Nasiya. Nasiya. Nasu. Nasiyat. Nasiyata. Nasina. Nasita. Nasituma. Nasitum. Nasiti. Nasituma. Nasitunna. Nasitu. Nasina. Fine. What is Mudariya? Samiya. Yasma'u. Yasma'u. So how will I write down? Yan sa you. Yan sa you, but I write it yansa. Dammatul muqaddara. Fi'lun mudari'un marfu'un bi dammatil muqaddara. Brothers and sisters, now because you have done nahā, you should have no difficulty, but think before you say. Huh? Yansa, yansayani, and then yansawna, yansawna. Are you with me? And then, brother, tansa, tansayani, yansayna. Because there is a ya, yansayna, hunna, yansayna. Hum, yansawna, hunna, yansayna. Anta, tansa. And then, tansayani, tansawna. And then, tansayna. Fatah is compatible, okay? Okay, are you with me? Ain kalima gets a fatah in mudariya, and lam kalima is dropped. So we have anti tansayna. Anta, tansa, tansayani, tansawna, and then tansayna. And then tansayani, and again tansayna, ansa, nansa. Is it clear, brother? We do it one more time. But let us do a different verb. Khashiya. Or maybe let's do baqiya, because it comes in that our dars. Baqiya, madi, baqiya, baku. What is it? Baku. And then baqiyat. Baqiyata. Why baqiyat, Sister Nasreen? Because baqiya has got a proper vowel sign, so we add ta'utanisi, and we don't drop anything. Mutaharrik. Lam kalima remains mutaharrik. Lam kalima remains with harakat. Nasiya, baqiya. That is why then you say baqiyat. If it was bakā, then we would have said bakat. But it is not bakā. It is baqiya. Fine. Baqiya, baqiya, baku, baqiyat, baqiyata, baqīna, baqīta, baqītuma, baqītum, baqīti, baqītuma, baqītunna, baqītu, baqīna. Are you with me? Baqītu, baqīna. Fine, brother. Mudariya, yabkayu, yasma'u, yabkayu. Fine, brother. So it is yabka. Maybe I should write it down. Yabka. Brother, to me, I feel like this. When I see the base form, then my mind starts to work. So let's see how our mind can work. Yabka, yabkayani, yabkauna, tabka, tabkayani, yabkaina. Then tabka, tabkayani, tabkauna, tabkaina, tabkayani, tabkaina, abka, nabka. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? Okay. Now, by writing, you'll become strong. Brother, once you master it, you will feel so happy in your heart, because when you open the Quran, you understand what this verb is doing here. And the verbs, they undergo changes, many changes. So if you know the language, then you know what went. Something was dropped, something was added. You will know that, inshallah. Okay, brothers and sisters, we are back from our break. I have written here Madi Mudariya. Now we try to do the Amr. How do you do Amr? Da'a, yada'u. Okay, yada'u. Okay. Which is actually yada'u, wu. Yada'u, wu. Actually, but now it is yada'u. How do I make Amr? Now remember, this is Nāqiṣ. Everything is different. Let me write down something to make you understand a little better, brother. Lam, yad, u. How do I, yada'u is mudariya. How do I make it Majzūm? Because lam has come. Brothers and sisters, and this is Nāqiṣ. Now lam comes to take away what? Dhamma. Lam comes to take away Dhamma. But lam has come. And lam wants to take away Dhamma. He comes and says, where is my Dhamma? That I gave it to you. Where is my Dhamma? I have come to take it. We say we have no Dhamma. We have only sukoon at the end. He said, no, I want Dhamma. It's like you borrow somebody from somebody and now you cannot pay back. So he comes to your house and say, I want my money back that I loaned to you. We say, we have nothing now, you know. Okay, I'll take your cow or your camel or your car or your watch, or I'll take something instead of that. So lam has come to for Dhamma. We don't have Dhamma. You say, you don't have Dhamma? Too bad. I'm going to take the vow. Okay? I'm going to take the vow. Okay? So now what is yada'u? Fʿilun, mudari'un, majzūmun, bihadfi harfi illa. What is it? Fʿilun, mudari'un. Are you with me, brother? Huh? What did lam take? Oh, the whole thing. She wanted only dhamma. We could not provide her dhamma, so she took the lam kalima. She took the lam kalima. So I will say, brothers and sisters, okay, fi'lun mudari'un, okay, majzūmun, bi hazfi harfil illati. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? When will this happen? Brothers and sisters, this will only happen 5 in your pocket. Yada'u, tada'u, tada'u, ada'u, and nada'u. At that time, lam will take away the lam kalima. If lam does the same thing, what will do la nahiyya? Same thing. So in other words, how do you make fa'il mudari'a majzūm? You drop the lam kalima. Whatever that is, waw or ya, it is dropped, brother. So if it is yamshi, how do you make it majzūm? Yamshi. The harfu illa is gone. Are you with me? Okay? Harfu illa is gone. So you have yansa. How you make it majzūm? Yansa. You take away the, yeah, that is the way in Nāqiṣ to make it majzūm. Are you with me, brother Hassan? You will get strong if you will write it, inshallah. Now, brothers and sisters, and you have the samples. Nasiya sample is there, daʿā is there, and I guess mashā is there. So you got a sample and you just follow it. Do as many as you can in the next 3 days. Okay, brothers and sisters, this is what we do to make it majzūm. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? How do I make manṣūb? How do I make manṣūb, brothers and sisters? This is Nāqiṣ. In order to make it manṣūb, I make it yada'u wa yamshi ya. Okay, that's it. Now remember, it was a dhamma, so you said yada'u wa. Dhamma on ayn kalima. You had yamshi ya. What was on ayn kalima? Kasra. Kasra. When there was a kasra, you make a manṣūb by putting fatah. It was dhamma you made by putting fatah. But if it is fatah on ayn kalima, fatah on ayn kalima, what is normal? Yanha ya. Yansa ya. But you don't do it. You leave it. Yanha. So if it is, brothers and sisters, if it is an or lan, which will make the fa'il mudari'a manṣūb, but I will say yanha or yansa. You cannot give fatah. Why? Because there is already a fatah there on ayn kalima. Are you with me? Sister Nasri, do you see here? Once more I repeat. Yada'u, dhamma, so uva. Yamshi, so yamshi ya. Yanha, there is a fatah. Yanhaya, but we don't do it. When there is a fatah there, you don't do it. But then how do you describe it? Fi'lun, mudari'un, manṣūbun. Because your mind knows there is a fatah. Yansaha, ya. Your mind knows there is a fatah. Yanha, ya. yansa. Yeah, your mind knows, huh? But you don't write it. Huh? This is all written in your key. Everything is written in the key. You will have to read it very slowly. And we will practice, brothers and sisters. On Monday also, we will repeat this lesson so that you become absolutely very strong, inshallah. Okay, brothers and sisters? So you got that idea? So that is why, if you remember, kharajtu min al-fasli li ashtari. Yeah. Why ashtariya? Huh? Ashtariya. What is the verb, brothers and sisters? Ashtari. If it is marfu, then it is marfu with dammatil muqaddara. If it is manṣūb, then I put fatha. But if I want to make it majzūm, fi'lun mudari'un majzūmun bi harfi. Are you with me? Ashtari. No, madi is ishtara. Ishtara. Mudari'a is yashtari. Because I yashtari you. Yes. Huh? But then because I wanted to say kharajtu min al-fasli li ashtariya kalaman. Huh? Ashtari. Okay. Let us conjugate it properly so that there is no confusion, brother. Ishtara and then yashtari. Let us do quick conjugation. Ishtara. How do I describe ishtara? Fi'lun madin mabniun ala. Where is fatah? No, fatatul muqaddara. In madi. What will you say? There is a fatah on ya. You didn't see. Our mind can see. Fatatul muqaddara. In madi only. Fine. And in mudariya, marfoon bi dammatil muqaddara. Let us start ishtara properly. Ishtara, ishtaraya, ishtarau, ishtarat, ishtarata, ishtarayna, ishtaraita, ishtaraytuma, ishtaraytum, ishtaraytu, ti, ishtaraytuma, ishtaraytunna, ishtaraytu, ishtarayna. Okay, fine. Now, yashtari. Ready? Yashtari. Yashtariyani. Yashtaruna. Will you say? Yashtaruna. And then tashtari. Tashtariyani. Yashtarina. All you have to do is put a noun there. Yashtarina anta. Tashtari. Tashtariyani. Tashtaruna. Tashtarina. Tashtariyani. Tashtarina. Ashtari. Nashtari. In order to make it mudari'a manṣūb, I put yashtari ya. In order to make it majzūm, drop the harfu illa. Are you with me? And ashtari is majzūm. Okay? Lam ashtari. I did not buy. Fine, brother. This is what was more important. That when you see an and ran, then this is fi'l mudari'a manṣūb bil fatatil muqaddara. And if it is on its own, then fi'lun mudari'un marfu'un bi dammatil muqaddara. Brother? This will tell us whether yanha is manṣūb or marfu. If it is marfu, then dammatil muqaddara. If it is manṣūb, then fatatul muqaddara. I know it is quite a bit, but inshallah we will get to it. We'll again revise it a little bit more, inshallah. Okay, brothers and sisters. Now you know how to make majzūm. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? You know how to make majzūm. Lam yad'u, yad'u, yad'u. Lam yad'u. Okay, brother. Now make amr. How do I make amr? Drop this. And what else? In order to make it majzūm. Okay. Now, can I pronounce? No. What shall I bring? Hamza. In kalima has a dhamma. Ud'u. Are you with me? Ud'u. Okay. Okay. Now if I write down, brothers and sisters, if I write down something, it will be better for you to make it proper Amr. I'm writing it. Tada'u. And then, brother, Tada'u Vani. And then Tada'una. And then Tada Mashallah. And then, brother, Tada'u Vani. And then Tada'una. Okay, let us first describe this. Fʿilun mudari'un marfu'un bidammatil muqaddara. Dammatil muqaddara. Fine? Fʿilun mudari'un marfu'un bidammatil muqaddara. Fʿilun mudari'un marfu'un bithubuti nun. Fʿilun mudari'un marfu'un bithubuti nun. Fa'il mustatir. Fa'il alif. Fa'il waw. Tad'ina fi'lun mudari'un marfu'un bi thubuti nun. Where is the fa'il? Ya. Tad'uwani fi'lun mudari'un marfu'un bi thubuti nun. These are the four, brothers and sisters. They are with thubuti nun. This is okay. مرفون بضمة المقدرة. فعل مضارع مبني ما شاء الله system manners مبني على سكون. And where is the file? Noon is the file. Okay. Now let us make our Amr. So in order to make Amr, first we cross this. Okay. And then, if there is a noon there, we cross it. Okay? And what shall we do with the first form? How do I make Tada'u Majzūm? Drop the harfu illa. And then I have to bring Hamza because now is a sukoon on dal. So it will become, brothers and sisters, Ud. What will this become, brother? Ud, uwa. This will become ud, u. And then ud'i mashallah. And then this ud, u, wa. And then last one ud, Una. Mabni. Are you with me? Okay. How do I describe? Fi'lu amrin mabniun ala hadfi harfi illa. Fa'il mustatir. Taqdiruhu anta. Fi'lu amrin mabniun ala hadfi noon. Fa'il alif. Okay. Fi'lu amrin مبني على حذف نون فاعل واو. فعل أمر مبني على حذف نون فاعل يا. فعل أمر مبني على حذف نون فاعل ألف. مثنى dual. فعل مضارع مبني على السكون في محل جزم. في محل جزم. Okay, and then noon fa'il. Are you with me, brother and sister? This is how you will do it. And the same thing will happen with everything. Any of these verbs, brothers and sisters, you will do the same treatment. In the first form, in the first song, what will happen, brother? You will drop this, you will drop this. What will be left? What will be left, brother and sister? Imshi, because there is a kasra here. What will here, brother? You will drop this, you will drop this, it will become inha, like this. And what will happen here? You will drop this, you will drop the last thing, and it will become insa. Are you with me? And then it will become insaya, and then it will become insaw. Let me write down this also, inshallah, because this is where there is a possibility of mistake. Brother, I'll write down. Tansa, tansayani. Are you with me? Then tan sauna, and then tan saina. Are you with me? Is it tan saina? Anti tan saina, tan saina. Because you have to start from here, okay? And then again tan sa yani, and then tan saina. How do I make amr? Same thing, brother. First I am putting them, these are our special friends. Noon aata hai, noon jata hai. Okay. How do I make amr here? First I do this. And then here I will have to check this out. Here, this, and here nothing. Now you have the sheet with verbs conjugated properly, and you have the dictionary. If you have any difficulty, refer to the dictionary. So how will I here, brothers and sisters, see? Forget it. Make a translation in Arabic. Forget it. Insahu. Insahu. Mafūl be. Forget it. If you are saying to a sister, forget it. In say who, or in say ha, or who or ha, whatever it is. The amr is insai. What is the amr? Insai. I write down again. Starting from here. Insaya. And then, brother, antum. How will you say antum in saw? Your mind will say in saw, and then you will put. Why in saw? Because the verb is tansawna. What is the verb? Tansawna. So it became in saw. And then again, brothers and sisters, in sa ya. And in the end, in sayna. Are you with me? In sayna, فعل أمر مبني على سكون في محل جزم. And then noon is your file. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? Okay. Now, in order to make all this thing very special, very delicious, and apply our knowledge, brother, I'm writing here something very special. You have read this thousands of times, but never understood. Never understood in Arabic. You translate it. Today we are understanding it in Arabic, brother. We don't have to go to translation. Lillahi asma'ul husna. Lillahi. What is lillahi, brother? Jar majrur. Shibu jumla. Khabar muqaddam. Muqaddam advance. Where is mubtada? Al-asma'. What is husna doing here? Naat. Naat for asma. What is this for? Atf. So, what should you do now? Allah says, Allah is guiding us. Lillahi al-asma'ul husna. Fad'u. Where is this fad'u coming from? Antum. That is your amr. Why didn't you pronounce this hamza? Because the hamza of fi'l amr is hamzatul wasal. If there is nothing in front, we will pronounce it. If something comes in the front, we won't pronounce it. So fa came in the front, I cannot pronounce hamzatul wasal. So it became fad. Ooh. Who? Mafūl. Where does who go to? Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. MashaAllah. And biha, what is biha? Jar majrur. Where does ha go to? Asma. No. Asma. Huh? Why it is ha for asma? Kullu jama muannas. Got the idea? Kullu jama muannas. This is jama and we treat it as muannas. But then now, let us further analyze it. Inshallah. So far so good? Inshallah. Lillahi jar majrur shibu jumla khabar muqaddam al-asma'u mubtada marfu mubtada marfu muakhar, it came late, and then al-husna naat fa ataf fad'u, only fad'u. How will you describe fad'u, Sister Hafsa? Fʿil amrin mabniun ala azbi noon, because only you drop the noon. Where is the file? Wow, antum. What is who doing here? Mafūlun bihi manṣūbun. And what is biha? Jar majrur. Now you understand it. Now you understand. In Arabic. Lillahi al-asma'ul husna. Fad'uhu biha. Call him by these names. No translation, brother. We try to understand in Arabic. You got it, brothers, sisters? This is the way, inshallah, time permitting, we will be analyzing Quran, inshallah, one by one. Brothers and sisters, let us go now to the main lesson. As much as we can do it. Then Monday, we will, inshallah, finish it. I deliberately took extra time for this, so that, if you are strong in ajwaf and nāqiṣ, brother, things will become extremely easy, inshallah. Ibrahim, ماذا تفعلين يا بنتي? He's asking his daughter, ماذا تفعلين? تفعلين فعل مضارع مرفوع بثبوت نون فاعل يا. أكوي ثياب التي غسلناها أمس. Okay, brother. Akvi. What is Madi? Kawa. How do you describe Akvi? Fa'ilun. No, brother. Fa'ilun mudari'un marfu'un bidammatil muqaddara. Where is the file? Mustatir. Takdiruhu ana. Thiyaba. Of course you know what it is. Mafūlun bihi. This is jama. Thawb, thiyab. Allati. Allati here is a naat, but it is ismul mawsula. Of course, after that has to be sila. Gasalna. What is gasal? Na ha. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? Gasal na ha. Fine. Amsi. What is amsi? Zaf. Now he says, brother, put a little circle on Okay? Why? This is hamzatul istifham. What is it? Hamzatul istifham. Kawaiti. Okay, brother. Kawaiti. Where is the fi'l? Kawai. Kawai. Fi'lu madin mabniun ala sukun. Where is the fa'il? Ti. Kawaitil kamisa maf'ul bil al-abyada not mashallah. What is the answer? Naam. Kawai tu hu. Kawai tu hu. Fi'l fa'il maf'ulun bihi. Wal kamisal akhdara. What is kamisal akhdara? Maf'ulun bihi for the fi'l which is not mentioned. What is the fi'l which was supposed to be mentioned? Akawaitil kamisal akhdara. Instead of using kawaiti, we just said al-kamisa al-akhdara. Means, did you also iron the green shirt? Okay, maf'ulun bihi and not. La lam akwihi ba'du. Ba'du means yet. I did not iron it yet. But lam harfu jazmin wa nafyin wa qalbin. MashaAllah. And what is akwi? Describe akwi properly without any mistakes. Fi'lu mudari'un majzūmun bi hadfi harfi illa. Because you just from akwi you drop the akwi. Fine, brother and sister. Ba'du is your zarf. Okay. Sa'akwihi. Now you can see it properly. What is sa? Harfu istiqbal. Akwi. Can you describe it properly, brothers and sisters? Marfuun bidammatil muqaddara. Are you with me? Brother? Sa'akwi. What is akwi? Kawa yakwiyu. So it is akwiyu. But we say akwi, so what will you say? Fi'lun mudari'un marfuun bidammatil muqaddara. Fa'il mustatir taqdiruhu ana. And what is who? But it is he, because there is a ya sakin there. Sa'akwihi. Instead of who, it is he, just for phonetic reason. Maf'ulun bihi. Al-ana zarf. Inshallah. We are going to learn inshallah in book 3 inshallah. Ibrahim. Al-manadilu. Akawaitiha. Akawaitiha. So is again harfu istifham. Kawaitiha. What did I say, brothers and sisters? Kawaitiha. Fi'l, fa'il, maf'ulun bihi. Ummi, my mother. Kawat. Kawat. Are you with me, brother? Okay, kawa. Are you with me? Kawa. Let's conjugate now. Kawa. Kawai. Kawa. Kawaya. Kawau. Kawat. Kawata. Kawaina. Kawaita. Kawaituma. Kawaitum. Kawaiti. Kawaituma. Kawaitunna. Kawaitu. Kawaina. MashaAllah. Okay. Ummi kawatha fi sabah. Translation, brother? My mother ironed it in the morning. In the morning. Aturidina an takuli shayyan. Translation, brother? Do you want to say something? An takuli. That is your masdar mu'awwal. Fi mahalli nasbin maf'ulun bihi. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? Takuli. Fi'lun mudari'un manṣūbun bi'adfi nun. MashaAllah, MashaAllah. Where is the fa'il? Yeah, MashaAllah, MashaAllah. Shayyan is maf'ulun bihi for takuli. Naam. Inna zamilati. Inna zamilati. Zamilatun. This is singular. Inna zamilati salwa. Fine, brothers and sisters. Inna has come. Where is this more inna? Zamilata. Remember? Inna will make it Manṣūb. Zamilata became zamilati. Zamila huwa mudaf, ya mutakallim mudaf ilayh. And what is Salwa doing here? Mashā. Alhamdulillah, excellent. May Allah bless you all with the knowledge of Quran and the knowledge of Arabic language, inshallah. Salwa is badal for zamilata. And salwa is manṣūb here, because it is badal, okay, for something which is manṣūb. Da'atni, okay, brother, da'atni. Where is the Fʿil? Da. And ta is ta'u ta'nisi. And noon vikaya and ya mutakallim maf'ūlun bihi. Where is the Fʿil? Ta'u ta'nisi hai. Don't ever say ta'u ta'nisi Fʿil. I have told you many times, I've got a very weak heart. I'll get a heart attack. Where is the Fʿil? Mustatir. If you can't find the Fʿil, then it is mustatir. Remember, daʿā and da'at, in these two, Fʿil can be mustatir. MashaAllah. Da'atni ila bayti ha. Hādal mashā. Hādā is your zarf, and al-mashā is badal. For arju, okay, what kind of a verb is this? Raja. Write down. Raja, to request. This is not Amr. Raja, brothers and sisters. Yarju. Okay, 5 in your pocket. Yarju, tarju, arju, narju. For arju, fa is atf. So, brother, arju, how will you describe, sister Afza? Arju, fi'lun, mudari'un, marfu'un, fi dammatil muqaddara. See, I wrote it down. If it is marfu, then it is bi dammatil muqaddara. These are only for 5 in your pockets. So you should, understand, inshallah, and say it with confidence. Where is the Fʿil? Mustatir taqdirhu ana. And tasmahali. Now this is your tasmahali, al-masdar mu'awwal. Are you with me, brother? Coming as a maf'ūlun bihi. Li is jar majrur. Bi zahabi. What is bi zahabi? Jar majrur. Jar majrur. Ila baytiha ba'da salatil asri. How will you translate, brother? Fa'arju an tasmahali. I can say, translate like this. I request you to allow me to go to her house after. Now, you can say, translate like this, or you can translate, please allow me. You can also say, when you say arju means please. Please allow me to go to her house after Salat al-Asri. What is Ibrahim saying, her dad? Izhabi. Warji'i. Izhabi. Fʿilu amrin. Mabniun ala hadfi noon. Where is the Fʿil? Ya. The same thing will apply to irji'i. Ba'd Salat al-Maghrib. Now Amina comes. Ya Aba Muhammadin. Abu Muhammad became, why? Harfun nida came. So, what will you call Aba? Munada Manṣūb. What you call it? Munada Manṣūbun. Munada Manṣūbun. Are you with me, brother and sister? Wahuwa mudaf. And then mudaf ilayhi. Ta'al. Now, brother, this is also Amr, but it is from form 6, which we haven't done. And if we go in detail, we won't understand fully. This is something that we would like to do it in the next 3-4 days, inshallah. Ta'al. Just write down next to it. It is tä, la. Just write down like this. Ta'ala. You haven't done it, but I want you to write. Ta'ala is Madi. What is Mudariya? I'm saying, you can say yata, we can write down yata or tata, it's, mudariya, yata'ala. How do I make amar? Huh? I should not put fatah here because it is understood. No, brother. What is left now? Ta'ala. Huh? From muannas it will be ta'alai. But we'll do later on. Ta'ala. But people always say ta'al. Huh? But ta'ala. Fʿil amrin. Mabniun ala. Harfi illa. Khalas. We dropped the harfi illa. Mabniun ala. Harfi illa. Ta'al. Where is the file? Mustatir taqdiru anta. Ta'al. Huna, come here. Wanzur. Nazara yanzuru unzur. Look. Huh? Inna Muhammadan yajri ala sullami. That Muhammad is running on the stairs. Brothers and sisters, yajri. What is madi? Jarā. Huh? Jarā yajri. Huh? Write down madi on top of it. Jarā. Huh? Jarā. Brother? Jarā like this. Huh? Jarā means to run. To jarā, maybe I should write down mudari also. Yajri. Because if I want to make amar, we should be able to make amar. Okay, brothers and sisters? Okay. Yajri. Yajri, can you describe yajri? Fi'alun mudari'un marfu'un fi dammatin muqaddara. MashaAllah. Fa'il mustatir taqdiru huwa. Very good. Aksha and yaka'a. Aksha. Khashiya. Write down next to it khashiya. Yaksha. Describe yaksha, brother. Fi'lu mudari'un marfu'un bidammatil muqaddara. MashaAllah. So here, see, we are constantly using this terminology. Muqaddara. Now, by the time we do 3-4 more lessons, you will become so strong that when we go in book 3, there will be no problem. You will be able to say it with confidence and with fluency, inshallah. Aksha. Fi'lun mudari'un marfu'un bi dammatil muqaddara. Fa'il mustatir taqdiruhu ana. An yaka'a. What is madi? Waka'a. Waka'a, yaka'u. And yaka'u became yaka'a because of an. What is the meaning? I'm afraid that he will fall. I'm afraid that he will fall. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? Aksha and yaka'a. Waka'a is to fall. Also, waka'a means to occur. Okay, brothers and sisters. La tajri. Translation. Don't run. What is this la? La nahia. What is tajri? Fʿilun mudari'un majzūmun fi harfi illa. Are you with me? What did you do? You dropped the tajri. Fʿilun mudari'un majzūmun bi harfi illa. Fine. Fa'il mustatir taqdirhu anta. La tajri ya Muhammad. Again, ta'al. Huna, come here. Ta'al means come. Come here. Ma hadā bi yaminika. Yaminun means right hand. Ma hadā, what is this in your right hand? Arini. Show me. Now this is a new amar, which we are not going to do it now, but maybe Monday I'll try to show you a little. This is form 4, brother. This is form 4. But right now, it is an amar, means, show. And brother and sister, here also this amar can be described as fi'lu amrin mabniun ala harfi illa. Okay. Arini. And brother and sisters, ramā yarmi. Irmi. Throw. Irmi. Hadā. throw this. Irmi, I will describe. Fʿil amrin mabniun ala hadfi harfi illa. Fa'il mustatir taqdiruhu anta. Hadā, what is hadā? Maf'ūlun bihi. Hadā turābun. Mubtada khabar. Book 1. Lesson 1. Hadā turābun. Okay. Yadkhulu Mahmud. Mahmud enters. Assalamu alaikum. Wa alaikum assalam. جئت اليوم متأخرا. جئت اليوم. جئ فعل. تا فاعل. اليوم ظرف. متأخرا हाल कैसा है जनाब का, क्या ख्याल है आपका. मुताखिरन, मुताखिरन is हाल, Manṣūb. Okay, Ya Mahmud. فما سببه, so what is the reason? شكوت اليوم, شكو and tu. شكوت, شكوت اليوم أحد مفعول به. Friend, Zumalai, one of my friend. Zumalai is 2 words. Ilal mudiri. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? Fatalabana. Talabana. What is talaba? Fi'lun madin. Where is the file? Mustatir. Taqdiru huwa. Mudir. Na. Maf'ūlun bihi. Maf'ūlun bihi. Fatalabana ila maktabihi. To his office. للتحقيق, for investigation. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? Ibrahim, lima shakawtahu. Shakawtahu. Okay? لأنه دائما. لأن, you know لأن, أن من أخوات إن, هو اسم إن منصوب. دائما, what is دائما? ظرف. ظرف زمان. دائما يأخذ كتبي. يأخذ, أخذ يأخذ. He takes my books. ودفاتري, and my notebooks. فيتوي, what kind of a verb is this? طوى. طوى يتوي, to fold. طوى يتوي, to fold. All these verbs are in your keys, brothers. أوراقها, what is أوراق? Pages. Maf'ūlun bihi, and ha is mudāf ilayhi. Brother, I am not the only one who talks about halwa. Dr. Abdurrahim also talks about halwa. Ma hadhihi al-halawa allati ma'aka. Translation, brother? What is this halwa you have with you? Ahadiyatun hadhihi? Is this a gift? Am mashtaraytaha, mashtaraytaha, ishtaraytaha, or did you buy it? Okay. What is the answer? Ishtaraytuha, I bought. Ishtaraytuha, fi'l, fa'il, maf'ūl. Li'annani, again, li'anna, anna min akhwatu inna, ni, nunu wikaya, ya mutakallim, ismu anna. Uridu an ada'uwa. Do you see? Yada'u, 5 in your pocket. Tada'u, tada'u, ada'u, nada'u. Ada'u, when you brought an masdariya in front of it, it became ada'u wa. Manṣūb, okay? Ada'u wa, and then salasatan is your maf'ūlun bihi. Min az-zumalai, 3 of my friends. Ila baytina, ghadan. I bought it because I want to invite 3 of my friends to our house tomorrow. Ud'uhum. What is ud'u? Amr. Fʿil amrin mabniun ala hadfi harfi illa. Ud'uhum li tanawuli. This is mastar. Tanawuli means to eat. Yeah. Tanawuli has many meanings. We are not going in detail, but maybe very soon we will go. Tanawuli means, brother, asha. Tanawulil asha. Asha is supper. For having supper, you can say. For eating supper. Li tanawulil asha ba'da gadan. Here, brothers and sisters, Ibrahim is saying to Mahmud, invite them for eating asha after tomorrow. After tomorrow. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? After tomorrow. فَسَيَكُونُ فَأَتْفْ سَ حرف استقبال يكون فعل مضارع مرفوع بدمة. This is first form. كان يكون يكون تكون تكون أكون نكون. فَسَيَكُونُ. Sisters, you tell me where is ismu kana? Ammu. Ammu. وَهُوَ مُضَافٌ and ka mudaf ilayh. What is this Musa doing here? Badal, mashā. See, now badal cannot escape you. You know it is badal. For ammu. Aidan. Also. Ma'ana. What is ma'ana? Zarf and mudaf ilayh. Zarf and mudaf ilayh. Okay, brothers and sisters. Now I'll only write down for your understanding. See, ta'ala, I said ta'ala. Remember? Brothers and sisters, this is form 6, which we will be soon doing, inshallah. And here is another verb. Tanawala. What is this? Form 6 also, brother. Tanawala. Mudariya. Yatanawalu. It has many meaning, but one of the meaning is to eat. Okay. And the mastar from this is tanawulun. What is this, brother? This is your mastar, al-mastar. This is what we are going to study as soon as we finish our lessons in book 2. We'll go to the forms. So, li tanawuli. It is mastar from tanawala yatanawalu. Just write it down, brother. So that next time when you revise, and by that time you will have an idea of form 6, inshallah it will become easy. Brother, I hope you all understood. Alhamdulillah. Rest of the things we'll do quickly on Monday. But you have to practice your gardan. Okay, as many as you can do. Okay, brothers and sisters. Rabbana atina fi dunya hasanatan wa fil akhirati hasanatan wa qina adhaban nar. Rabbana hab lana min azwajina wa dhurriyyatina qurrata ayunin waj'alna lil muttaqina imama. Rabbana zalamna anfusana illam taghfir lana wa tarhamna lanakunanna minal khasirin. Rabbana taqabbal minna innaka antas samiul alim wa tub alayna innaka antat tawwabur rahim. والسلام على نبينا محمد وعلى آله وأصحابه وأزواجه أجمعين. أما بعد فأعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقهوا قولي. ربي زدني علما أجمعين inshallah. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala increase all of us in knowledge. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Nice to see you, brothers and sisters. I hope you had an opportunity to do some conjugations. Did you do some conjugation? It's very important. Otherwise I will tend to forget. We'll practice a little bit now again, brothers and sisters. Remember in Madi, at huma, and at mutaharrik pronouns, this will open up and the root will be visible. Where? At mutaharrik pronouns and at humma also. At hum, the lam kalima will be dropped. That's the rule for Madi. Brothers and sisters. Mudariya, it's not very difficult, except we have to understand how to express in words the analysis of the marfu, manṣūb and Majzūm. This is very important. And this is where it's more detailed and a little bit complex, but only in the beginning. Once you understand, I consider this a fun part. It's more enjoyable, brothers and sisters. And our concept of dividing the mudari into 3 groups makes it very easy, inshallah. We'll discuss it. Let's start Madi, daʿā. Daʿā, daʿā, open up. And then in the hum, daʿaw. Alif, which was actually waw, dropped. And then da'at, da'ata, and then da'awna, da'awta, da'awtuma, da'awtum, da'awti, da'awtuma, da'awtunna, da'awtu, da'awna. Say it all, brothers and sisters. Say it. Make an effort and say it loudly. Okay? Fine, brothers and sisters. Now, once you look at this, then your mind should do the job. Yada'u, yada'u wani, yada'una, tada'u, tada'u wani, yada'una. All you do is put the noon, khalas. Food is ready, put the noon, come and eat it. Okay? And then anta, tada'u, tada'u wani, tada'una, and then tada'ina, tada'u wani, tada'una, ada'u, nada'u. Fine. Practice, brother. That is Nāqiṣ al-Wawi. Okay? One more we'll do shakā, just for the sake of practice. Shakā, shakawa, shakau, shakat, shakata, shakauna, shakauta, shakautuma, shakautum, shakauti, shakautuma, shakautunna, shakautu, shakauna. See how easy it becomes, brothers and sisters. And then, brothers and sisters, yashku, yashku, yashkuwani, yashkuna, tashku, tashkuwani, yashkuna, tashku, tashkuwani, tashkuna, tashkina, tashkuwani, tashkuna, ashku, nashku. Everything from your mind, brothers and sisters. So if I say da'a, are you with me? Huwa, da'a. Hiya, da'at. Hum, da'aw. Ana, da'awtu. Anta, da'awta. Anti, da'awti. Like that, inshallah. And then we go to mudariya. Huwa, yada'u. Hiya, tada'u. Anta, tada'u. Ana, ada'u. Nahnu, nada'u. This is a piece of cake. Brother? And then hum, yada'una. Antum, tada'una. Anti, tada'ina. Yes, that's all you have to think, inshallah. Okay, we come to now, brothers and sisters, mashā. Mashā, mashaya, mashau, mashat, mashata, mashayna, mashaita, mashaituma, mashaitum, mashaiti, mashaituma, mashaitunna, mashaitu, mashayna. MashaAllah, MashaAllah. Okay, brothers and sisters. Yamshi. Here we have to be careful. Yamshi, yamshiyani, yamshuna, yamshuna. Tamshi, tamshiyani, yamshina. Then tamshi, tamshiyani, tamshuna, tamshina, tamshiyani, tamshina, amshi, namshi. Isn't it easy, brother? And your mind is now understanding it and figuring out quickly, inshallah. Now, brother and sister, this is here. This is one particular thing in which you have to be little more careful. You have to be little more careful. Okay? Because the kasra came here on ain kalima, then ya became visible. Okay? Now, remember, brothers and sisters, this is bab nasara. In other words, if there is a nāqiṣ wawi, and this alif is the sign that it is wawi, and it bab nasara. When it is mashā, then it daraba or bab fatah. And when you see kasra here, then that is bab samiya. Is it clear? This and this, they look same. Mashā and nahā. But mashā yamshi. Nahā yanha. This will come with practice. As you will read the lessons and as you will conjugate, it will come to you, inshallah. Okay, brothers and sisters? I am deliberately doing this to revise everything. Okay, brothers and sisters? Nasiya, nasiya, and then nasu, because you drop this, and then there is no compatibility between kasra and waw, so the kasra change into dhamma. You got to understand. I'll write down, brother. It became nasu. This will only happen if there is a kasra on ain kalima. Example, khashiya, 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 khashu. Baqiya, baqiya, bakū. Only in that. Not otherwise. Okay, one more time. Nasiya, nasiya, nasu, and then nasiyat. Because of here. Fatah is there. Nasiyat, nasiyata, and then nasina. Not hasina. Okay? Nasina. And then nasita, nasituma, nasitum, nasiti, nasituma, nasitunna, nasitu, nasina. Now comes, brother, again. See, there was a dhamma here, there was a kasra here. Now there is a fatah. So we got to watch. Because fatah is compatible with waw and ya. Okay, both. Yansa. Yansa, yani. And then yansawna. Yansawna. And then tansa, tansayani. And then yansayna. Okay, yansayna. Because actually it is ya. Yansayna. Then anta, tansa, tansayani, tansawna. And then tansayna. This is where most of us make mistakes. Tansayna. Tansayani, and again tansayna. Ansa, nansa. You will be careful. Okay. Brother, we come to nahā. Nahā, nahaya, nahaw. Nahat, nahata, nahayna, nahaita, nahaituma, nahaitum, nahaiti, nahaituma, nahaitunna, nahaitu, nahayna. Brothers and sisters, if we try to understand and use our mind, this is very easy. It should not confuse you. But people are gavrified when they come to this. They say it's very complex. But of course it is little complex, but it's easy. You got to understand the rules. Okay? Now, yanha. That will be same way as yansa. Yanha, yanhayani, yanhauna. MashaAllah. yanhauna, and then tanha, tanhayani, yanhaina, yanhaina. Then tanha, anta tanha, tanhayani, tanhauna, tanhaina, tanhayani, tanhaina, and again anha, nanha, nanha. Fine, you got it, brother. Now we come to ārā. Ārā, brothers and sisters. Ārā, āraya, ārau, ārau, ārau. When you see the Quran and when you see these verbs, brothers and sisters, Nāqiṣ verb, right away you will be able to figure out. Inshallah, inshallah. Ārā, āraya, ārau, ārat, arata, araina, araita, araituma, araitum, araiti, araituma, araitunna, araitu, araina. Okay, brothers and sisters. Yara, yara, yarayani, yaravna. What is it? Yaravna, yaravna. Okay, yaravna, and then tara, tarayani, yaraina, yaraina. Okay, anta, tara, tarayani, taravna, anti, taraina, tarayani, antunna, taraina, ana, ara, nahnu, nara. Okay. See, now we started quite a long while ago understanding mudariya and the moods of mudariya. What is it, brothers? Moods of mudariya. How many moods? 3. Marfu, Manṣūb, Majzūm. فعل ماض فعل أمر مبنيان مبنيان فعل ماض فعل أمر مبنيان مبنيان فعل مضارع is معرب. معرب means it declines. معرب, remember this. فعل مضارع is معرب. It has 3 kinds of mood. What are they? It can be marfu, it can be manṣūb, it can be majzūm, but never majrūr. فعل ماض فعل أمر مبنيان مبنيان فعل ماض فعل أمر مبنيان مبنيان فعل مضارع is معرب. It has 3 kinds of mood. فعل مضارع is معرب. It has 3 kinds of mood. It can be marfu, it can be manṣūb, it can be majzūm, but never majrūr. It can be marfu, it can be manṣūb, it can be majzūm, but never majrūr. Inshallah, you'll remember it. Alhamdulillah. Now, when we did the healthy verbs, sahih, fi'l sahih, it was normal, easy. Now comes how to describe it. So, 3 divisions, 5 in your pocket. Noon aata hai, noon jata hai. And then the mabni. Whether noon comes and noon goes, there is no problem. You can bring any verb. If I don't see noon, then it is either manṣūb or majzūm. If I see noon, it's marfu. So it's easy. Here we have to figure out. So 5 in your pocket, no matter, brothers and sisters, what kind of a verb is it wawi or ya, it doesn't matter. If it is marfu, then you will have to describe fi'lun mudari'un marfu'un bi dammatil muqaddara. That's all. When will you do it? when it is marfu, and when it is 5 in your pocket. That's all. So it's simple, brother. When you divide it, it becomes simple. Now, remember, yada'u, it's yada'u. Yamshi, yamshi you. Yansa, yansa you. Samiya, yasma'u. That's all. You have to always think nasara, yansuru, daraba, yadribu, samiya, yasma'u, fataha, yaftahu. Okay? Fine. So, brothers and sisters, you can see Dhamma there. What is nahā? Yanha. Fataha, yaftahu. So, yanha, you. So, where is the you? Dhammatul muqaddara. You'll remember, brother. And now comes jarā. It is jarā you. And then it is Dhammatul muqaddara. Now, how do you make Manṣūb? Remember we used to do, okay. Zahabtu ila suki li ashtariya. Remember? Ashtariya. We used to bring fatah to make the verb Manṣūb. Okay? So here we will make it Manṣūb yada'u wa. Yada'u wa. And then yamshi ya. So what is the sign of Manṣūb? Al-fathatu zahiratu. It's visible. Sahih? Visible. Okay? Now I wrote down zahiratu because if it is muqaddara, then it is zahir. One is estimated and one is present, visible. Now when it comes to yansa, yanha, yarā, the form did not change. Marfu same, Manṣūb same. Instead of saying yansa ya, it's yansa. Instead of saying yanha ya, it's yanha. Instead of saying yara ya, it's yarā. So where is the sign of Manṣūb? Al-fathatu muqaddara. Only in this. Now remember, brothers and sisters, you have to understand one thing. Where is the vowel sign on ayn kalima? What did I say? Vowel sign in mudhariya. Okay. Where is the vowel sign on ayn kalima? Dhamma. So then it will be yada'u wa. Sahih? Where is the vowel sign on yamshi, ayn kalima? Kasra. So it's yamshi ya. But if the vowel sign on ayn kalima is fatah, are you with me? Then you do not give another fatah. Are you with me? This is something very easy to understand. Look at it, brother. Yada'u wa. I made it Manṣūb. Yada'u wa. What is on ayn kalima? Dhamma. Yada'u. So yada'u wa. What is on yamshi? What is the sign on ayn kalima? Kasra. So you say yamshi ya. And what is on yansa? Where is the vowel sign on ayn kalima? Fatah. Now you cannot say yansi ya. You'll just say yansa. Are you with that? That's why. Because the vowel sign on ayn kalima is fatah, you do not give extra fatah. That's the reason, brother. Yansa, yansa ya, no. Yansa. Again yansa. It's Manṣūb. So then what will you say? Al-fatahatu muqaddara. Fi'lun mudari'un Manṣūbun bil fatahatil muqaddara. When will you do that, Sister Manas? When the ayn kalima has a fatah. That's all. Inshallah you will remember. Inshallah you will remember. Now, Majzūm, it's very simple. 5 in your pocket. How do we make Majzūm in noon aata hai, noon jata hai? Let the noon go. But in 5 in your pocket, how do you make Majzūm? If it is Nāqiṣ, the lam kalima is weak, just drop it. Are you with me? In all other words, we gave a sukun to make it majzūm. But when the lam kalima is weak with waw or ya, what do? Just drop it. So it's easy, brother. Now all these things we have to remember. And then when we study Quran and read Quran, brothers, we got to know all these things. Can you imagine what is happening to us? We read the Quran, we don't know what's going on. What's going on? And once you understand all these things, inshallah, your understanding of Quran will be much more deeper, inshallah. And you will enjoy the eloquence and the beauty of the Quran, which is a miracle. Okay, so you see, yada'u, yamshi, and then yansa, yanha, and yara. Now how do you make amr? It's easy. You already dropped the weak letter. Now we cannot read it. So you got to bring hamza. So yada'u will become ud'u. And the rest of them will be kasra. Okay, imshi, insa, inha. Now comes yara. How do you make amr from yara? I'll do it here. Brothers and sisters, I'll do it here. I'm writing ḥarā. How do I make amr? Chop alamatu mudariya and chop the weak letter. What is left? Ra. Okay. This is amr, but it is not used. Not used. What is used instead? Unzur. Look. See. Instead of ra, we say unzur. So we remember that. And after a break, inshallah, I write down a verse of the Quran and explain you the verb bakā yaki. It's so beautiful, brother. You will understand, you will love it, inshallah. You got the idea, brother? So Majzūm will be Fʿil, mudāri'un, majzūmun, bi, hadafi, harfi, illa. Are you with me, brother and sister? Now, this is what I felt I should tell you in the morning, and you, inshallah, try to understand. And now we read it, brother. We did the lesson, we are now in the exercises. Correct, brothers and sisters? If you will make an effort to do Nāqiṣ verb, conjugate Nāqiṣ verb, brother and sister, it will greatly help you. It will make you master of Arabic verbs. Your weakness here will cause you problems later on. Okay, brothers and sisters, ماذا تفعل ثواد? What is Suad doing? What is Suad doing? You know, what is she doing? Takwi. What will you say? Takwi thiyaba. What will you say? Takwi thiyaba. Kawa yakwi. Hiya takwi. Got the idea, brothers and sisters? Man kawa al-mindila. No, Mindila was done by her mother. No. Yes. Or you can say, how will you use the verb? Kawat. What will you say? Kawat. What will you say? Kawat ha ummuha. Kawat ha ummuha. Are you with me? Kawat ha ummuha. You want me to write it? Or you are okay? I will write down, brother. Kawat ha ummuha. Okay, brother, where is the verb? Where is the verb? Kaw. What is the verb? Kaw. What is next? Taw tanisi. Okay. And what is next? Mafʿūlun bihi. Where is the file? Ummu wa huwa mudāf. How easy it is, brother. And how beautiful it is. That's the way you look into the verses of the Quran. figure out where is the fail file, to understand it properly, inshallah. Okay, fine. Masmu zamilati allati da'at su'ada ila baytiha. Okay. Ismuha Salwa. Ismuha Salwa. Asamaha laha abuha bidzahabi ila baytiha. Naam. Very simple. Samaha laha. Samaha laha. No direct maf'ūl, but samaha laha. Li harjar will come. Ila man shakā mahmudun zamilahu. Shakāhu ila al-mudir. Shakāhu ila al-mudir. Fine, brother. Lima ishtara mahmudun halwa. Why did Mahmud buy halwa? لأنه يريد أن يدعو ثلاثة من زملائه إلى بيته. We are talking about him. Inshallah. Is it clear, brothers and sisters? Inshallah, you'll try to write it. And after writing, you know you have Hallo Tamarin. You can always check with Hallo Tamarin to make sure that your answers match the solution. Brothers and sisters, number 2 we have done, so I'm going to skip it. Number 3, it's very easy, brothers and sisters. Bakā, what is mudariya? Yabki. What is originally? Asluhu yabkiyu. Okay. Make it Majzūm. Yabki. Drop the last lam kalima. And Amr, ibki. Again same, Majzūm. Mashā, yamshi, and then lam, yamshi, and then imshi. Kawa, yakvi, lam, yakvi, and then ikvi. Now, jarā, yajri, lam, yajri, and then ijri. This is, I was hoping that you would do it. I hope you have done it at home, inshallah. Ramā, yarmi, lam yarmi, irmi. Bana, yabni, lam yabni, ibni. Okay? Shakā, this is a very nice verb, brother. Shakā, yaski, lam yasqi, and then isqi. With kaf. Yeah, fine. Tuhdafu lamul fi'l al-mu'attal. Tuhdafu means it is dropped. This is a passive voice. We are going to study in book 3, inshallah. Tuhdafu. Lamu. Now, lamu is naib file. It's not file, but it is naib file. We have not studied. So you should not worry. This we will study in book 3, inshallah. So in mudariya majzūm and in fi'l amr, the lam kalima is dropped to make the verb majzūm. When does it get dropped, brother? I want a good answer. Hafza, when do you drop lam kalima to make it majzūm? Yes, Nāqiṣ, but when? When it is 5 in your pocket. When is it? That's all. When do you drop it? When those are from the 5 in our pocket. That's all. Not otherwise. Okay, fine, brother. Look at the sentence and watch for it. Bana Ibrahimu alayhi salam al-Ka'bah. Where is the verb? Bana. Fi'lun madin. Are you listening? Fi'lun madin mabniun ala. This is Mahdi. Fatahatul Muqaddara. What is Bana actually? Banaya. See, now, I do not expect that all of you should have answers straight away. I'm saying it so that, inshallah, you will remember it. Slowly, slowly. By listening to the teacher, inshallah you will absorb it. Huh? Fine. Where is the file of bana? Ibrahim, mashallah. Where is there maf'ūlun bihi? Yes, al-Kaaba, mashallah. Limaza tajri ya wulayd? Translation, brother. Why are you running, your little fellow? Huh? Okay. La tarmi. Now see tarmi. La and nahiyya. What is tarmi? How do you describe tarmi? Fʿilun, mudhari'un, majzūmun, bihadfi harfi illa. That's all. Huh? Okay. Where is the file? Mustatir. Taqdiruhu anta. What is al-kumamata? Maf'ūlun bihi. Fi shari'a, you know that rest of it. Do not throw garbage in the street, oh my brother. Now, shakā yaski, brothers and sisters, you just remember it. Huh? There are some verbs which will have two maf'ūlun bihi. What did I say? There are some verbs which have two maf'ūl. And inshallah, we will come across them and I will be pointing it out to you. There are some verbs, very few, they have three maf'ūlun bihi. But that we will study in book 3. Now here, shakā, if you remember, has two maf'ūlun bihi. Shakā means to give water or to give a drink. Are you with me? To give a drink. Now you give somebody something. Huh? Yeah. See, you give somebody water. So you got two maf'ūlun bihi. Look at it carefully. Ishqi. What is ishqi? Fʿil amrin mabniyun ala hadfi harfi illa. Okay. Where is the file? Mustatir. Mustatir. Taqdiruhu anta. Ishqi. The first form of amr. Shakā yaski ishqi. Okay. Let me write down, brother. Shakā yaski, and then is ki. Okay. Now then comes what is next to iski? Nunu vikaya. What is it? Nunu vikaya. It is nunu vikaya. And then ya mutakallim maf'ūlun bihi. Fine. That is your maf'ūlun bihi number 1. And where is your next maf'ūlun bihi? Ma'an. And what is baridan? Not. Mashallah, mashallah. You got it, brother. Give me, provide me drink of water. Cold water. Fine. La tabni. Bana yabni tabni. La tabni. Don't build. Tabni, brothers and sisters, fʿilun mudhari'un majzūmun because of la nahiyya bihadfi harfi illa. Where is the file? Anta. Mustatir. Taqdiruhu anta. Baitaka. Do not build your house fi hadhihi al-qaryati. Fi harf jar. Hadhihi ism majrur. Al-qaryati badal. Mashallah. Mashallah. Lam ya'ti al-mudiru al-yawma. Translation, brother? Lam ya'ti al-mudiru al-yawma. The mudir did not come, mashallah. If you can translate, alhamdulillah, brother. That's beautiful. Ata ya'ti. So lam has come. And it made the fi'l mudari' majzūm. So how will I describe ya'ti? Fi'lun mudari'un majzūmun bi hadfi harfi illa. Alhamdulillah. Khalas, brother. And where is the file? Mudir, mashallah, mashallah. Brother, don't you think it's so nice that we can understand where is the file, where is the verb, what kind of a verb it is? This is, brother, the climax of your understanding. We started with nothing. We are nearly at the end of book 2 and you are understanding so beautifully. Alhamdulillah. All of you should be congratulated for your hard work and for your dedication. May Allah further increase you in knowledge, and then you enjoy learning book 3 and understand it fully, inshallah. Ameen, inshallah. Brothers and sisters, Limaza yabki tiflu ya Amina. You are asking Amina. Limaza yabki at-tiflu. What is yabki? Fi'lun, mudari'un, marfu'un, bidammatil muqaddara. Where is the file? At-tiflu. Translation, brother. You are asking Amina. Why is the child crying? Yeah, that's it. Good, brother. Very good. Now we say, Ijri ya waladu. Translation first. Run, oh little fellow, run. Ijri. Fi'lu amrin. Mabniun ala harfi illa. MashaAllah. MashaAllah. Okay. Now come, Ijri ya bintu. Now let us see how you analyze this. Ijri. فعل أمر مبني على حذف نون خلاص. Are you with me? Tajri. It will come, Sister Menas. Brothers and sisters, if you make a mistake, it's normal. We are learning. And you will, make a couple of mistakes here and there. That should not deter you. Inshallah, we learn. Anta tajri. Ready? Tajri, tajriyani, tajruna. And then anti tajrina. Anti tajrina. Tajri, tajriyani, tajruna, tajrina. Now make it Amr. I will write down, brother. Tajrina. Okay, brothers? Fi'l amrin mabniun ala hadfi noon. Where is the file? Sister Nasreen? Ya is the file. Ya is the file. So, Ijri ya bintu means run. Daughter. Girl. Oh, what a beautiful sentence, brother. See, now you can analyze this. Ihdina siratal mustaqim. What a beautiful sentence. What is the madi? Hadā. What is mudariya? Yahdi. Can we do the madi mudariya? Hadā. Hadaya, hadau, hadat, hadata, hadaina, hadaita, hadaituma, hadaitum, hadaiti, hadaituma, hadaitunna, hadaitu, hadaina. MashaAllah. Yahdi. Ready? Everybody should make an effort. Yahdi, yahdiyani, yahduna. Tahdi, tahdiyani, yahdina. Anta, tahdi, tahdiyani, tahduna, anti, tahdina, tahdiyani, antunna, tahdina, ana, ahdi, nahnu, nahdi. And then Amr, ihdi. How will you define Amr? Fi'lu amrin mabniun ala harfi illa. Okay. Where is the file? Mustatir. Taqdiruhu anta. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Brother, Fʿil Amr is only used when somebody is in front of you. Now Allah Ta'ala is telling us this dua, teaching us dua, in which He says, ask me for guidance. Where is He? In front of you. In front of you. These are the feelings we should have when we say our salah. Because 5 times a day we are communicating, we are talking with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. All the chores of our daily lives, we keep it aside and we give time and we speak to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, who's right in front of us. These are the feelings we should have. Otherwise, we are missing out many things in our salah. When you say ihdina, he is in front of you. That is why you are using this verb. Why are you using second person verb? Somebody has to be in front of you. Inshallah, we'll discuss more later on. Ihdi. What is na? Maf'ūlun bihi. And what is sirata? Number 2. See? So hadā yahdi can also have 2 maf'ūlun bihi. Okay? So brother, na maf'ūlun bihi number 1. Sirata maf'ūlun bihi number 2. And what is al-mustaqim? Nād. MashaAllah. MashaAllah. Nād. Very good, brothers and sisters. La tamshi fi shams. Fʿil amrin mabniun ala hazfi harfi illa. Translation, brother? Don't walk in the sun. You know. Put a circle on so you don't get mixed up. What is Hamzatul istifham. Kawaiti. Where is the verb? Kawai. What is the file? Al-kumsana maf'ūlun bihi. Ya ummi. Translate, brother. Did you iron the shirts? Oh, my mother. Very good, brother. La. Lam akviha. Lam akvi. Fʿil mudari'un. Majzūmun. Bihazfi harfi illa. What is ha? Where is the file of akvi? Mustatir. Taqdiruhu ana. Ana. Very good. Ba'd. What is the meaning of ba'du? Yet. Zarf. Fine. Now, we are saying ikvi hadal kamisa. Fʿil amrin mabniun ala hazfi harfi illa. Where is the file? Where is the file? Mustatir. Always mustatir. Taqdiru anta. Brother, it is anta. So who is ironing the shirt? Some male is ironing the shirt. Are you with me? If it was female, what would you say? Ikvi. With a ya. Are you with me? Ikvi. That means you are telling the muannas. Now here it is, you're telling somebody who's muzakkar. Ikvi. Okay. Ikvi hadal kamisa. What is haza? What is al kamisa? Badal. You see? Okay. Ikvi hadal kamisa. What is haza? What is al kamisa? Badal. You see? Wala takvi. And see, la takvi. See how clever Dr. Abdurrahim is. How beautiful the sentences are. Gives us so much practice. And he concentrates only on these verbs. Nothing else. Ikvi and la takvi. Fʿilun mudari'un majzūmun bi hadfi harfi illa. Fa'il mustatir taqdiru anta. What is zalika? Maf'ūlun bihi. MashaAllah. And then فَإِنَّهُ because innahu, you know inna and who is ismu? Inna. Okay. Mumazzakun. Mumazzakun means it is torn. Torn. It is torn. Fati hui hai. Torn. No, this is 4 letter. This we will study very soon, Brother Hassan. The root is very simple to find, mazaka. But we will know how this was made. That will be the important thing, inshallah. Bika اشتريت هذه الساعة الجميلة يا عبد الله. Translation, brother.
For how much did you buy this watch?
Yeah, beautiful watch. Beautiful. Yeah, what is the answer? Ana lam ashtariha. Ana lam I did not buy it. Ashtari fi'lun mudari'un majzūmun bi hadfi harfi illa. Fa'il mustatir taqdiru ana. lam ashri, I did not buy it. Ha maf'ūlun bihi. Innaha, it is ha, innaha hadiyatun. It's a gift. Min khali, from my uncle. From khali. From my mamu. Now, brothers and sisters, la tashtari. Tashtari. La nahiyya. Fʿil, mudari, majzūm bihadfi harfi illa. Fʿil, mustatir taqdiruhu anta. La tashtari. Hādhihi sayyāra. Ta. Why would you say ti? Ta. Okay. هذه مفعول به and سيارة بدل. Okay. يا أحمد فإنها قديمة جدا, because it is very old. قال الله عز وجل في سورة الفيل ألم تر كيف فعل ربك بأصحاب الفيل. Okay, brother. لم حرف استفهام. Circle it, brothers. لم حرف جزم ونفي وقلب. Fine, brother. ترى, how will you describe ترى? فعل مضارع مجزوم بحذف حرف إلا. Fine. ترى لم ترى كيف. So where is the file of ترى? مستتر تقدير أنت. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is speaking to Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Rabbuka. Rabbuka. What is Rabbu here? It's marfu. Why it is marfu, Rabbu? File of fa'ala. MashaAllah. Fa'ala is a fi'al. Madi. So Rabbu is the file. وَهُوَ مُضَافٌ مُضَافٌ إِلَيْهِ بِأَصْحَابِ. How will you translate? Didn't you see how your Rabb dealt with the people of the elephant? You know, Ashabul Fil.
Did you not see? Alam tara.
Didn't you see? We'll say.
Didn't you see?
Yeah, didn't you see? Same thing, brother. Okay, brothers and sisters. Now comes nāqiṣ al-vāwi. Are you with me? Nāqiṣ al-vāwi. Daʿā yada'u, asluhu yada'u wu. Now this is just extra practice, brother. We know it, but we are doing it. Lam yada'u and then ud'u. Shakā, yashku. What will be the asal? Yashkuhu. Lam yashku and then ushku. Tala yatlu. Yatluvu, lam yatlu, and then utlu. Mahā, yamhu, yamhu, lam yamhu, and then umhu. Okay. Afa. Write down after afa an, harf jar. Please. It is always afa an. Afa, and then brothers and sisters, Yafu, which is actually Yafuvu, Lam Yafu, and then Ufu. Very good, brothers and sisters. Ikrama Yali. Now, brothers and sisters, it is only read, but I would say even write, if you have time. If not now, whenever you get time, write these sentences. They are beautiful sentences. MashaAllah, Brother Hassan, congratulations, brother. Brother, every ounce of an effort will produce 100-fold results, inshallah. You will become strong and strong, brother, inshallah. MashaAllah, MashaAllah. Shakāni zamili ilal mudarrisi. Now you see, got to figure out the file, the verb. Shakāni, first shakā. What is shakā? Fʿil madin. مبني على فتحة المقدرة. Madi is always fatah. Madi is always fatha. Okay? And what is this noon doing? Nunuvika. And what is this ya mutakallim? Maf'ūlun bihi. Maf'ūlun bihi. Okay. Where is the file? Zamilu. Zamilu. وهو مضاف يا متكلم مضاف إليه ما شاء الله إلى المدرس يجار مجرور. Okay. But Ana, okay, he complained to Mudarris about me, but I went ahead. Complained to the Mudir. Ana shakā to who? So, but the verb is shakā to who? Okay. And then to is file, who maf'ūl ilal mudiri. Tala al-imamu. Tala al-imamu. Okay. Tala, fi'lu, ma'adin, mabniun ala, fatahtu muqaddara. Okay. What is imam? File. Surata, now comes mudaf and feel mudafili, fi rakatil ula. But suratal, again, surata will be ma'tufun ala, the one surah that went before, al-ikhlas, fi rakatil thaniyati, mashā. Translation, brothers? Recited. Yes. Then the second ruku. Inshallah, you can understand. MashaAllah. Utlu. What is utlu, brother? Fʿil amrin mabniun ala hadfi harfi illa. Fa'il mustatir taqdiru anta. Meaning? Recite. Utlu. Surat ar-Rahmani ya Ali. Surata maf'ūlun bihi. Mudaf and then mudaf ilayh. Da'awtu sadiqi ila qaryati. Translation, brother? I invited my friend to my village. MashaAllah. Fʿil, brother. Where is the verb? Da'aw. Why it is sukoon there on waw? Your answer should be something like this. Because the file is mutaharrik pronoun. Are you with me? See, all these small things. Why there is a sukoon on waw? Because the file is mutaharrik pronoun. But this mutaharrik business is very important business. Okay, mutaharrik pronoun, and what is the opposite of it? Sakin pronoun. Always keep that in mind. Mutaharrik pronoun, sakin pronoun. Because in the next lesson, the same thing will come again in front of us. And to understand that is extremely important to understand Quran. Inshallah. You are going to get surprises at every, wherever you turn. Now because your knowledge was increasing, inshallah. Okay, brothers and sisters, where are we now? Okay, where is maf'ūlun bihi? Sadiqa. Wa huwa mudaf. And then mudaf ilayhi. Very good, brothers and sisters. Ila qaryati, you know that. Ila qaryati, how many words? 3, mashallah. Lam yashku ni al-mudiru ila abi. Fine, brother. Lam harfu jazmin wa nafiyan wa qalbin. Where is the fʿil? Yashku. How do you describe it? Fʿilu mudari'un majzūm bihadfi harfi illa. MashaAllah. I'm so proud of you, brothers and sisters. Honestly. MashaAllah, you're all so hardworking. And this is the knowledge. So crucial. What did I say? So very crucial to understand Quran. Very crucial, brother. But this is not ordinary stuff. This is a very deep grammar. Can you imagine how we started and where have you reached? This is very, very deep level of Arabic grammar. Inshallah. we will understand it and do it better, inshallah. Okay, what is al-mudiru? Fa'il. Nunu vikaya, ya mutakallim, maf'ulun bihi, fa'il. Ila abi, you know that. Huh? Translation, brother? About me to my father. Huh? About me to my father. Very good. قال المدرس للطالب أفوت عنك. What is the meaning of أفوت عنك? See, an came. Huh? Why did an come? From afa yafu, an will come. Afawtu anka. Where is the verb? Afaw. Fa'il tu. Why it is afaw sukun on waw? Mutaharrik pronoun. Mutaharrik pronoun. Okay. Why? And then an harf jar and ka is ism majrur. What is the translation? Afawtu anka. I forgive you. MashaAllah. MashaAllah. Excellent. Excellent, brother. Lima tamhu. What is tamhu? Fi'lun mudari'un marfu'un bi dammatil muqaddara. Okay. Fa'il mustatir taqdiru anta. Lima means why. And hadhihi, what is hadhihi? Maf'ulun bihi. And kalimata badal. Translation? Why are you erasing? Hiya sahihatun. It is correct. Umhu, erase. Allati ba'daha. Erase the one which is after it. Okay, brother? Umhu. Fi'lu amrin mabniun ala hadfi harfi illa fa'il mustatir taqdiruhu anta. Okay, fine. And where is the maf'ulun bihi? Allati mashā'Allah. Allati maf'ulun bihi. Okay, brothers and sisters. And what is ba'da? Zarf. And ha? Mudaf ilayhi. So what is baqa? Sillatul mawsul. MashaAllah. MashaAllah. Brothers and sisters, won't be a special moment when you will see the verse of the Quran and you can feel everything about it and understand it. And you will feel the same way. You will be able to analyze it, see it. Inshallah. Okay, brother. Ayya suratin, Sister Madinah. Ayya has come. Why it is ayya? Because there is a verb is coming which is muta'addi, means transitive. It needs maf'ulun bihi. Tatalina. Describe tatalina. Fi'lu mudari'un marfu'un bi thubuti nun. Where is the file? Yeah. So just to understand it, we switch around the verb. Tatalina. Sister Madinah, you say tatalina. What is the meaning of tatalina? You are reciting. Now you want to tell her you are reciting which surah? So tatalina, what tatalina? Means which surah? You are reciting. What are you reciting? So we are saying ayya suratin. Now ayya can only come in the front because it is ismu istifham. What is it? Noun of interrogation. Are you with me, brother and sister? So it became ayya, maf'ulun bihi, wa huwa mudaf, and then mudaf ilayhi. Tatalina, we already described, ya umma kulthumin. What is the answer? Atlu. I am reciting. Fi'lu mudari'un marfu'un bidammatil muqaddara. MashaAllah, MashaAllah. Surata Yasin. Surata is your maf'ulun bihi, mudaf, and Yasin mudaf ilayhi. Nada'u Allah an yashfiyaka. Nada'u. Fi'lun mudari'un marfu'un bidammatil muqaddara. Fa'il mustatir Taqdiruhu nahnu. Okay, fine. What is Allah? Maf'ūlun bihi. So what are you saying now, brothers and sisters? You are saying that we are praying to Allah. For what? An yashfiyaka. So that He gives you shifa. What is yashfi? Shafā yashfi. Shafā yashfi. Where is the file of yashfi? Mustatir. Taqdiruhu huwa Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. An is harfu nasbin. So fi'l mudari' will become manṣūb. Make it shafā yashfi. Make it manṣūb. Yashfiyaka. Are you with me? So it is yashfiyaka, fi'lun mudari'un manṣūbun. And ka is maf'ūlun bihi. Nada'ullaha ay yashfiyah. Why yashfiyah? Fi'lun mudari'un manṣūbun. Yashfiyah. Fi'lun mudari'un manṣūbun bifathatil zahira. Fa'il mustatir, taqdiru huwa Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and then ka is maf'ūlun bihi. Fine. Ashakautani ila al-mudir ya Hamza. Translation, brother? Plain about me to the mudir. Okay. Shakau ta ni. Okay. Fi'l fa'il maf'ūlun bihi. Nunu vikaya. Okay. Jar majrur. La lam ashkuka. Ashku fi'lun mudari'un majzumun because of lam bil fatha. No, hadfi harfi illa. Sister? Harf. Fi'lun mudari'un majzumun bi hadfi harfi illa. Fa'il mustatir taqdiruhu ana. And then what is maf'ūlun bihi? Ka, mashā. Qāla Nuhu alayhi salam. Qāla fi'lu madin mabniun ala fatha. Where is the file? Nuhun. Make it tanween there. Nuhun. Put a tanween there. Nuhun. Alayhi salam. Rabbi. Okay, brother. What is this Rabbi doing here? Ya Rabbi. How many things are dropped? Ya and Ya mutakallim. Harfu nida and mudhaf ilayhi. Are you with me? Harfu nida and mudhaf ilayhi. So what is Rabbi actually? Munada manṣūb. Munada is Rabba. It became Rabbi because of Ya mutakallim. MashaAllah. Rabbi, inni, truly I, da'awtu qawmi laylan wa naharan. Okay, brother and sister, inni. Harfu nasbin wa tawqidin, and ya is ismu inna manṣūb. Where is the khabar inna, brother? What is the da'awtu? Jumla failure. Jumla failure coming as a khabarin. This is what we have to say. Jumla failure. Now we describe the jumla. Okay, what is jumla failure, brother? Daʿā tu. Daʿā tu. Fine. Where is maf'ūlun bihi? Qawma. What is it? Qawma. Qawma. Wa huwa mudāf and mudāf ilayhi. Oh, brother, what is this laylan? No. Zarf. This is time. Zarfu zaman. Laylan wa nahar. It is always said together with waw in between. Laylan wa nahar. Fine. Kama ja'a, as it came in Surah Nuh. Qāla Allahu Ta'ala fi Surat al-Baqarah. This is Surah al-Baqarah. Brother, see now Dr. Abdurrahim will bring examples from Quran. We will get lots of examples from Quran. Ulaika. What is ulaika, brother? Mubtada. Immediately our mind goes to, this is Jumla Ismiya. And ulaika is a mubtada. Where is the khabar? Jumla failure. Alhamdulillah. Isn't it wonderful, brothers? and sisters? You can figure out right away. Yada'una. Now let us describe yada'una. Fi'lun mudari'un marfu'un bi thubuti nun. Where is the file? Wow. Now what will you say? Wow is the file. Where does it lead us to? Ulaika. It leads us to ulaika. Fine, brother. Ilal nari. Jar majrur. Wallahu. This is another sentence you can say. Mubtada. And where is yada'u? How will you describe yada'u? Fi'lun mudari'un marfu'un fi dammatil mukaddara. Where is the file? Wasati taqdiru huwa yadullu ala Allah. It is going to Allah subhanahu ila jannah. Wa qalas, and he said fi surat Yunus, Wallahu yadahu ila daris salam. Okay. Allah is mubtada and the khabar is yada'u. Translation, brother? And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala invites you to the abode of peace. فَقَالَ فِي سُورَةِ الْقَصَصِ وَلَا تَدْعُوا. What a beautiful verse, brother. لَا تَدْعُوا. What is this la? La nahia. What is tad'u? Fa'ilun mudari'un majzūmun bi hadfi harfi illa. Where is the file? Mustatir. Taqdiruhu anta. See, when you read this sentence, then Allah is telling you, means Allah is telling me or telling us. La tad'u ma'allahi. What is ma'a? Zarf. What is Allahi? Mudaf ilayhi. And what is this? Ilahan. Ilahan. Mafūlun bihi for tad'u. And what is akhara? Not. Akhara. Not. Alhamdulillah, brother. You got the idea, brothers and sisters? Are we going very slowly? Shall we go fast? Is it okay? I said to you earlier, brother, that in this lesson particularly, if we take extra time, it's worth it. Because we want to understand it very, very nicely, inshallah.
Any translation for that?
Do not pray or do not call with Allah, any other gods. When you call, when you pray, when you ask dua, do not mix up. On one hand you say, Ya Allah, and then you turn around and you ask somebody else. You go to some graves and peer. That is not fair, brother. You cannot ask, you cannot pray to anybody except Allah. For our duas, we ask only Allah. We don't mix up. Only Allah, pure worship. We just finished Wawi. Now we come to Yai. We are still in Madi, brothers and sisters. Bakā, Aminatu, Bakat, Ana Bakait. This is very easy, brother. Ramā, Ramat, Ramaitu. Ata, Atat, Ataitu. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? This is very easy, brother. Jarā, Jarat, Jaraitu. Kawa, Kawat, Kawaitu. This is easy, brother. Daʿā, Da'at, Da'autu. Shakā, Shakat, Shakautu. Raja, see Raja. You know, we have been reading Yarju, Arju. This is the Raja. Raja, what is Mudariya? Yarju, 5 in your pocket. Yarju, Tarju, Arju, Narju. So Raja, Rajat. And what will be? Rajautu. Tala, Talat, Talautu. Mahā, Mahat, Mahabtu. MashaAllah. Now here is a little explanation, brother. Why that alif has been dropped. The reason is iltiqā'i sakinaini. See, when you say bakā, there is a sukoon there. Are you with me? So when you put ta'u tanisi with sukoon next to it, then we have two things with sukoon. So one half has to go, and the weak letter has to go away. Fine, brother. Now, brothers and sisters, here is beautiful exercise. Answer the questions by using lam. Only lam. Huh? Bakā tiflu. What is the translation? Did the child cry? What you say? La. What? Lam. Then? Yabki. What did you do with yabki? You dropped the ya. Huh? Are you with me? Shall I write down? I'll write down, inshallah, just in case, I'll write down here. Lam yab ki. Like this, huh, brother? Okay, fine. Akawaital kamisa, la lam akwi. Lam akwi. Or you will say lam akwi he, because you have to bring maf'ūlun bihi. Lam akwi he. Try to do it, brother. These are very beautiful exercise. And if you write it, you will become very strong, inshallah. Every exercise in book 2 is important. Shakā al-mudarrisu ilal mudiri. Translation first, brother. Did the teacher complain about you to the mudir? What will you say? La. Lam yashkuni. Lam yashkuni. He did not complain about me. Ilal mudir. Lam yashkuni. Inshallah. Da'awta zamilaka ilal bayti. La. Lam ad'uhu. Lam ad'uhu. Are you with me? Lam ad'uhu. Very good. But then if you can answer correctly, then I only have to say one thing. Mashā. Alhamdulillah. And congratulations, brother. Abanaita baitan jadidan. Did you build a new house? La lam abni. Lam abnihi. I did not build it. Lam abnihi. Very good, brothers and sisters. Mahauta ismi min daftarika. Translation, brother.
You raise my name from your book.
Yeah. Okay. What is the answer? La. Lam amhu hu. Lam amhu hu. I did not erase it. Because you have to look after maf'ūlun bihi. Atal mudiru translation. Has the mudir come? What is the? La. Lam yati. Lam yati. Lam yati. You can say lam yati ba'du. What will be the meaning of ba'du? Yet. He hasn't come yet. Ramaytal kumamata fi shari'i. Translation. Did you throw the garbage in the street? La. Lam armi. And kumamata. Lam armi ha. Maf'ūlun bihi will be ha. Lam armi ha. Very good, brother. Ara'aita aliyan fil fasli. What will you say? La. Lam arahu. How will you write down arahu, brothers and sisters? Lam arahu. Lam arahu. See how I wrote ara? How will you describe ara? Fa'ilun mudari'un majzūmun bihadfi harfi illa. Fa'il mustatir taqdiru ana. Hu maf'ūlun bihi. Very good, brother. Fine, brother. Adkhil la nahya. Okay, brother? The verbs are in the brackets. And then complete the sentence. Adkhil la nahiyata ala al-fi'l alladhi bayna al-qawthaini amama kulli jumlatin thumma akmil bihi jumla. Then complete the sentence. Okay? How will we doing, brothers and sisters? La tashkuni. Tashkuni. La tashkuni ila mudiri ya ustad. Translation? Don't complain about me to the mudir. Okay. La tabni. La tabnil masjida fi hadha shari. Translation? Don't build masjid in this street. Okay. What is this, brother? La tabqiya waladu. Don't cry. You see a child crying, what do you say in English? Don't cry, please. Or what do you say in Arabic? La tabqi. La tabqi. Tawa yatwi, to fold. Yatwi tatwi. La tatwi hazal warakata yahi. Translation, brother? Don't fold this page. Don't fold this page. Okay. Tajri, brother. La tajri fi sharia. How many times you have said to the children, don't run in the street? How will you say in English, Arabic? La tajri fi shari. Ya waladu. Tamhu. La tamhu. La tamhu. هذه الكلمة. This word. Okay, brother. La tad'u ma'allahi ilahan akhara. Okay. Do not invoke with Allah anybody, any other deity. Okay. La tamshi fi sharia. Okay, fine. Ta'ammal ma yali. Now what is this, brothers and sisters? This is Bab Samiya. Would you like to write down somewhere? Bab Samiya. And I would like you to highlight the ya at the end, if you can. Ya at the end. Just to tell you that ya became visible because ain kalima has a kasra. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? Ya became visible because ain kalima has a kasra. That's the reason. Nasiya yansa. And then lam yansa. And amar insa. This is simple. We have done it. You won't find it difficult. Now we come to the sentences. Ikra ma yali. And later on, brothers and sisters, uktubu. Uktubu, write. Uktubuha, write them. Baqiya minat ta'ami shayyun. The guests were very hungry. They did a clean job with all the food. Okay, brothers and sisters? What did I say? The guests were very hungry. They did a clean job with all the food. So, brothers and sisters, baqiya, madi. You can see the fatha. Minatam. Where is the file? Shay'un. Marfu. Translation. Has anything? Shay'un means anything left from the food? La. Lam yabka. Minhu shayyun. Again, shayyun is file. No, nothing is left from it. So whether yabka, are you with me? The same way I wrote down. Yansa. Remember? Fʿilun مضارع مجزوم بحذف حرف إلا. Very good, brothers and sisters. Now, ذهبت أمي إلى مكة وبقيت, remember, بقيت هناك شهرين. Okay, بقيت, what is ماضي baqiya? Can we conjugate quickly? Baqiya, baqiya, bakū, and then baqiyat. Baqiyat. Okay, where is the file? Mustatir. Taqdiruhu here. And then what is hunaka? Zarfu makan. And what is shahraini? Zarfu zaman. MashaAllah. MashaAllah. How many times you say, don't forget what I told you? Don't forget what I told you. How will you say in Arabic? La tansa ma qultu laka. La tansa ma qultu laka. Okay, la tansa. What is tansa? Fʿil mudariun majzūmun because of la nahiyya bi hadfi harfi illa. Fa'il mustatir taqdiruhu anta. Okay. And what is this ma doing here? Mafʿūlun bihi, this is ma mawsūla. And qultu, you know qul and tu laka. So qultu laka is silatul mawsūl. MashaAllah. MashaAllah. Nasitu ma'ana hadhihi al-kalima. Nasitu. See, nasi and then tu. Okay, I forgot. Now, brother, where is maf'ūlun bi? You forgot what? Ma'ana. Okay, ma'ana is your maf'ūlun bi. What is hazihi? No. This is a little tricky. No. Ma'ana hazihi mudaf mudaf ilayhi. Meaning of this. Are you with me? Right now. It is little tricky, but ma'ana, because it has got, yes, and then hazihi mudaf ilayhi, meaning of. Are you with me? Write down if you want to write down meaning of. So that way you won't forget that this is maf'ūlun bihi. And what is al-kalimati? Now that is your badal. MashaAllah. Ikshallah. Brother, iksha. Fʿil amrin mabniun ala hadfi harfi illa. Where is the file? Mustatir. Taqdiruhu anta. Iksha Allah. Fear Allah. Maf'ūlun bihi. Wala taksha. Same. Taksha fi'lun mudari'un majzumun bi hadfi harfi illa. Ahdan. Maf'ūlun bihi. What is gairahu? Ahdan gairahu. Gairahu is mudaf mudaf ilayhi. Now what is the value of gaira? Not. What is it? It is not. Other than him. Ana ansa kathiran. I forget a lot. See? Ana ansa. How will you describe ansa? Fʿilun mudari'un yushtara marfu'un bidammatil mukaddara. Okay. Next one. Ma hadara talhatu mundhu usbu'aini. Translation? Has been absent, hasn't come since last 2 weeks. Aksha. What is it? I'm afraid. Aksha fi'lun mudari'un marfu'un bidammatil mukaddara. Fa'il mustatir taqdiru ana. Aksha an yakuna. Okay? No. Maf'ūlun bihi. An yakuna maf'ūlun bihi. Masdar muawwal, and maridan is no. Khabar kana. Maridan is khabar kana. And where is the ismu kana? mustatir. Taqdiruhu huwa. I'm afraid that he is sick. Are you with me? Fine, brother. Qala an-Nabiyyu sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. This is a very beautiful hadith. In these 2 lines, the whole drama of our life is presented to us. We live for 70, 80, 90 years, and we are on the stage doing a drama. And what is the end result, brother? Yatba'u. What is the madi? Tabi'a. To follow. Tabi'a. Yatba'ul mayta. Salasatun. Now you tell me where is maf'ūlun bihi and where is the fa'il? Maf'ūlun. Where is the fa'il? Why salasatun? It's marfu. See, now your mind is looking for fa'il. If there is anything marfu, which we can say a fa'il, or which comes as a fa'il. So, salasatun is your fa'il. And mayta is maf'ūlun bihi. Translation, brother. 3 things follow the dead body. Brother. And what is that 3 thing? Ahluhu. What is ahluhu?
His family.
Ahlu is your family. But what kind of a value, what kind of a grammatical value can I give this? Badal. What is it? Are you with me? No. Salasatun. It's marfu. So it is badal coming from, isn't it wonderful, brother? Salasatun and ahlu. So ahlu, what are these 3 things? Now they are being described. Ahluhu, maluhu, and amaluhu. Brother, this is the essence. This is the gist of our existence. That when we are ready to go to meet Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, 3 things follow. Okay? Ahluhu, maluhu, all marfu. Why they are marfu? Because they are badal from salasatun. Okay? And amaluhu. Fine. For yarji'u, come back, ithnani. 2. But what is ithnani? File, is it marfu? Yes. Alif muthanna. So, ithnani, brothers and sisters, it is musanna. Where is the sign of its marfu? Alif. This is sign of its marfu. Sister Hafsa, I will say that ithnani is marfu, is a file. And what is the sign of its being marfu? Alif. Why? Because it is musanna. Because it is musanna. It's not mabni, brother. Ithnani, make it Manṣūb. Ithnaini, make it Majrūr. Ithnaini. So you will say, Ithnani, fa'ilun, marfu'un, wa alamatu rafa'ihi al-alifu. Li'annahu musanna. Because it is musanna. Very good, brothers. Very good, brothers and sisters. Well, yabka. Okay, what is yabka? Baqiya, yabka. How I describe yabka? Fʿilun mudari'un marfu'un bidammatil muqaddara. Okay, where is the file? Right. The 2 things come back, brother. They don't stay. They don't stay with the dead body. Yarji'u ahluhu. His family comes back. They don't want to go with him now. And then his mal, all his property, his wealth, also leaves him alone in the grave and returns home. But there is one thing stays with him. Wajabaka amaluhu. Whether we have done good deeds or bad deeds, they are going to stay and we have to be accountable, brother. So very beautiful hadith. Huh? Okay, brothers and sisters. Hamidun mashā, Aminatu mashat, Hamidun nasiya, Aminatu nasiya. We take a break, brothers and sisters, inshallah, and let's recharge our batteries, and we carry on. Brothers and sisters, we are back after our break, and I wrote down something on the board for you to look at it. Rabbana. Rabba. Why Rabba, brother? Because Ya harfu nida is mahdhuf. It tells you, brother. So I will write down here, brothers and sisters, I will write here Ya. This is mahdhuf. Now Rabbuna is mudaf ilayhi. And okay, so when you say Ya, then Rabbu is munada. And because it is mudaf, it became Manṣūb. Like Ya Abdur Rahman, Ya Aba Bakrin, like that. So Rabbana. And what is Na? Mudaf ilayhi. Fine. And then Ati, brothers and sisters, is an Amr. And it is from Ata. Ata is coming from Ata. And in form 4, we give another Hamza. Okay? If you remember, brothers and sisters, Salima. From there you say Aslama. From Salima, it becomes Aslama. From Kharaja, it becomes Akhraja. Are you with me? You are adding Hamza. So we give another Hamza, and this Hamza gets a sukoon. Together it becomes A. Ti. Okay, like that. Okay. Ti. And it becomes Yuti. Form 4. It has got, how many letters are there? Ata? 4 letters. 2 in A and 2 here. So the Mudariya becomes You. This we are going to learn in next few days, inshallah. Before we go to book 3, we are going to learn everything about the verbs. In a brief way, inshallah. And then we Yuti, brother, how do you make Amar? Remember weak letter? Chopped. You give chop to you. What happens now? Hamzatul Qata. Where is Hamzatul Qata now? Sitting at Tim Horton. As soon as you drop this, he will come back. And then it will become, again it will become A. And then it will become T. Fʿil amrin mabniun ala hadfi harfi illa. Where is the file? Mustatir. Taqdiruhu? Anta. Anta. He is right in front of us. When we speak in second person, Allah is right in front of us. If we can get this feeling, it will change our lives. Ati, okay. Now, Ata, brothers and sisters, remember, Ata in base form has Mafūlun bihi. When you bring anything from base form to form 2 or form 4, it becomes a verb with 2 Mafūlun bihis. I repeat, if in the base form, Sister Menas, just try to understand, because we are going to do this all over again. In the base form, if there is a Mafūlun bihi, then when you bring it in form 2 or 4, it gets 2 Mafūlun bihi. If in the base form there is no Mafūlun bihi, then you bring it into form 2 and 4, it gets 1 maf'ūl. So this ata already has a maf'ūlun bihi. So now we have 2 maf'ūlun bihi. Now watch for those 2 maf'ūlun bihis. Ati, na. What is na? Maf'ūlun bihi number 1. Acha. Fid dunya, jar majrur. And what is hasanatan? Why do you say maf'ūlun bihi number 2? Because it is Manṣūb. See, this is what we have to understand, that this then will tell us a story. As soon as you saw hasanatan, it tells you a story. What is the story? I am Manṣūb. What is the reason that I am Manṣūb? Because I am maf'ūlun bihi number 2. Every noun tells you a story by its vowel signs at the end. Okay, fine. Vav, atf. And fil akhirati you can again say jar majrur, brother. And hasanatan. Now this is mawtufun ala fas hasanatan. Are you with me? Inshallah. So you got your 2 maf'ūlun bihi. And then atf again. Harfu atfin. Okay, fine. What is qi? How will you describe? Yeah. What is madi? Bakā. What is mudariya? Yaki. Brother, this is so beautiful. Let me write down. Brother Hassan, look at this, brother. Bakā. Bakā. Okay. Now, this verb, brother, when you say wa on fa kalima, it is mithal. And then here it is nāqiṣ. Okay. So, bakā, and it becomes yaki. Waw got dropped. Are you with me? The waw got dropped because it is mithal. Wajada yajidu. Wada'a yada'u. Okay. Bakā yaki. Okay. Now, make a number, brother. Chop, chop. Okay. Now, brother, look at it. Do I need hamzatul wasal? No, I don't need it. I can pronounce. What is qi, brother? It's a sentence. That one word can become a sentence. Ki, save. You save. And then we add maf'ūlun bihi. Qi is fi'lu amrin mabniun ala hazafi harfi illa. Where is the file? Mustatir taqdiru anta. Can you imagine just one word has got so much meaning? This is the magic of Arabic language, brother. Qi. Fi'lu amrin mabniun ala hazafi harfi illa. Okay? Okay. No fa'il mustatir taqdiru anta, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And then again, brother, bakā yaki has 2 maf'ūlun bihi. Okay. So where is, this is your fʿil. Where is maf'ūlun bihi 1? Number 1? Nah. I say maf'ūlun bihi number 1. Where is maf'ūlun bihi number 2? Azab. Brother. Maf'ūlun bihi number 2. And then wahuwa mudāf. And this is mudāf ilayh. Isn't it amazing, brother? Today is the first day you are understanding it in depth. Brother, when I understood it, I felt a special joy in my heart. It's so beautiful, brother. And this dua Allah taught us. It is the most jame dua. It is the most comprehensive dua, brother. You say one dua and it includes everything that you want in this world and in the akhirah. You don't have to say more, brother. This is the magic of Qur'an. That in few sentences Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala describes such a big thing, Okay. Now, and sometimes people say, I heard a joke, There was a great alim. There was a alim who came from Middle East or somewhere, and he gave a lot of lectures and people were very happy. Then in the end, all said, Sheikh, make dua, They are so used to having long, long duas, Sheikh, make a dua. He said, okay, fine. ربنا آتنا في الدنيا حسنة وفي الآخرة حسنة وقنا عذاب النار. And he kept quiet. They said, that's a little dua. But this has everything that you are asking Allah. It is the most comprehensive dua. But people do not understand. People do not understand, And we have to understand, when you say this dua, it encompasses everything that we want in this life and in the next life from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So whether the beauty is harfu atfin, fi'lu amrin, fa'il mustatir, maf'ulun bihi number 1, maf'ulun bihi number 2. Rabbana, again atina, 2 maf'ul, na 1 and hasanatan 1. So now when you read this sentence, you can analyze it word by word. Rabbana atina. And remember, when you say atina, He's in front of you, He's listening, you're talking to Him. Alhamdulillah. I thought I should mention this. Since we are doing Nāqiṣ, the Nāqiṣ verb has come, inshallah. Okay, bakā yaki, you can easily, do. Okay. Let's do yaki. Yaki, ready? Yakiyani. Yakuna. There's a kasra there. Yakuna. And then taqi, taqiyani, yakina. Yakina. Then anta, taqi, taqiyani, takuna, taqina, taqiyani, taqina, aki, naki. Now, brother, I write down one more thing. Brother Akbarali, I'm writing it here. Ta, ku, na. Make it Amr, brother. Chop, chop. Brother Hassan said chop, chop. I like it. Takuna. I forgot to say Okay, brother. What is the Amr? This is in the Quran. Cool. Cool. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is saying, Cool. You save. Antum. Okay. Okay, brother. Who? Describe. Fʿil amrin. Mabniun ala hadfi nun. You just hadfi nun. Where is the file? Wow. What is wow doing? Antum. And then the maf'ūlun bihis will come. Inshallah. So, brother, this is the beauty of Quran, and Arabic language, inshallah. Okay, brothers and sisters, where are we now? We have done it. I may go a little fast, brothers and sisters. Hamidun mashā. Al-awladun mashā. Aminatu mashat. Al-banatu mashayna. Anta mashayta. Antum mashaytum. Anti mashayti, antunna mashaytunna, ana mashaytu, nahnu mashayna. Now if you can just look at me and I ask you, and you will be able to say, inshallah, without mistake. Hamidun mashat. Aminatu mashat. Anta mashayta. Anti mashayti. Antum mashaytunna. Ana mashaytu. Nahnu mashayna. Now watch for it. Al-awladu mashā. Al-banatu mashayna. See, alhamdulillah. Don't you find it easy now? Because we did so much practice, alhamdulillah. It makes it easy, brother. Now we come to mudari'a, brother. Yamshi, we can say it together, quickly. Yamshi, yamshiyani, yamshuna, tamshi, tamshiyani, yamshina, anta, tamshi, tamshiyani, tamshuna, anti, tamshina, tamshiyani, antunna, tamshina, amshi, namshi. So we can do it faster. Next one, brother. Amar imshi. Ya awladu imshu. Remember tamshuna? Tamshuna became? Okay. Let me write down. Let me write down, brothers and sisters. And you make it, Tam Shu Na. And then I write down here, tamshīna. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? Here, chop. Chop, chop. Yes. And then I have to bring Hamza. Okay, brother? What becomes now? Imshu. MashaAllah. And here it will become imshi. Fʿil amrin mabniun ala hadfi noon. Where is the file? Wow. Fʿil amrin mabniun ala hadfi noon. Where is the file? Yeah. Alhamdulillah. Alhamdulillah. Very good, brothers and sisters. And ya banatu imshina. Tamshina, you just remove ta and it becomes imshina. Because noon is the file. This noon is not the one of ata hai jata hai. Okay, fine. Now comes hamidin nasiya. We can again, let's do it quickly, brother. Nasiya, nasiya, nasu, nasiyat, nasiyata, and then nasina, not hasina. This has become my part of conjugation, Okay, and then anta, nasita, nasituma, nasitum, nasiti, nasituma, nasitunna, nasitu, nasina. And we can say, and you will be able to say, huwa nasiya, hiya nasiyat, hum nasu, hunna nasina, anta nasita, ana nasitu, anti nasiti, nahnu nasina, antum nasitum, antunna nasitunna. Inshallah, you will remember. Now we come to mudhari'a. Now this is where you will always pay extra attention when you see on ain kalima fatah. Brothers and sisters, when you see ain kalima fatah, you will pay extra attention. Because waw and ya are compatible. You are not switching them around. Okay? Yansa, yansayani, yansawna. Tansa, tansayani, yansayna, yansayna. Anta, tansa, tansayani, antum, tansawna. Anti, tansayna, tansayna. Tansayani, antunna, tansayna. Ana, ansa, nahnu, nansa. Inshallah you remember. And brother, here the Amr is given. This is extremely, extremely important. I'll write down one more time, brothers and sisters. I will write down one more time. See, it is tan sauna. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? Anti will be tan saina. Okay, brothers and sisters. Let's do our chop chop. Chop here, chop here, chop here, and chop here. What is now the verb? In saw. That is your verb. And what is your verb here, Amr? In sahi. You will remember, inshallah. Okay? Brother, daʿā, we have done daʿā many times. I will skip it. And then, brother, I think we have done it. Can you see number 19 properly, brother? Amr, ud'u ya Hamid, ud'u ya awladu, ud'i ya Amina, and ud'una. Are you with me? Did you find in the book? And you know how to do it, Okay. Now comes arini. Yes, sister. Where is it? Page number?
Well, the beginning of the letter, The sentence, like it's not fiyālun amrin.
Tasrif. Tasriful amri. Means conjugation. Okay, of amar. Tasrifu. It comes from sarrafa, yusarrifu. Tasriful amri min daʿā. How do you make different amars, for 6 forms, remember? Dr. Abdurrahim is not doing dual. So you take 2 out, 4 are left. Okay?
She's asking the translation of isnad. Sanad, isnad. Wahid, sanad, and isnad.
Yes.
Yeah. She just wants to know the translation.
Oh, to attribute something. Attribution. You attribute a fʿil according to the damir. Are you with me? So when you have a different damir, you do it, the verb, according to the damir. That is the meaning of isnad. Okay, brothers and sisters? Okay, quickly, brother, I have still some 15 minutes with me. Arini, I want to do quickly, brother. Or, no, maybe I want to do it tomorrow. Because it will take me some time and I want to do it nicely with you. This ārā is form 4. What is it? Form 4. Only I will mention a little bit, more I will do tomorrow. I will write it on the board, brothers. What is this, brothers and sisters? Ra'a. Put it into form 4. Now, you really are not very familiar with what I am saying. But when I say form 4, it means you bring Hamzatul Qatā in the front. And I'll explain you, inshallah. Detail. So I'll bring, this is your verb. From kharaja, you make it into akhraja. From fa'ala, you make it into af'ala. Okay, brother? Ārā. Okay, say it 10 times, first slowly, then fast. Ārā, 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 ārā. You ended up saying ārā. What ended? You ended up saying ārā. Fine. What happened, brother? What happened? That this Hamza was dropped and the vowel sign of fatha came here. So this is form 4. Ra'a is to see. Ārā is to show. Show. And Ra'a has 1 maf'ūlun bihi. Ra'a has 1 maf'ūlun bihi. How many maf'ūlun bihi Ārā will have? 2 maf'ūlun bihi. Meaning show someone something. Show someone something. Okay. So ārā. What is... Okay, now I'm still looking at the watch. This is your mudāri'a. Originally it is your e. What is the mudāri'a? Your e. Say 10 times, first slowly and then fast. Your e, your e, your e, your e, your e. It becomes your e. So again Hamza was dropped. Because these verbs, we use them so many times with a continuous usage and, of the verb. It underwent little change. Ārā became ārā. Yur'i became yuri. So if this is your verb, brothers and sisters, how do I make amar? Chop, chop. Now, brother, Hamza is waiting behind that. So the Hamza will come back. Are you with me? Okay, now I want you, Yuri, I want you to make the conjugation. Sister Maimuna, try to make Yuri. Yuri, Yuriyani, yuruna. 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 And then turi, turiyani, yurina. Then anta, turi, turiyani, turuna, turina, turiyani, turina, uri, nuri. When you say uri, I will show. Somebody, something. Fine, brother. If I say you, runa, and then I say tu, rina. In fact, I should write down here tu. Make Amar, brothers and sisters. Chop, 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 chop. Bring Hamza with Hamzatul Qata. What is the Amar? Aru. You, all of you, show. And then if you say to a sister, show me something, what will you say? Ari. What will you say? Ari. What is Ari? Fʿil amrin mabniun ala hadfi harfi illa. Where is the file? Ya. Who's ya? Anti. Who's waw? Antum. Are you with me? So this is what Dr. Abdurrahim is trying to explain us. I gave you a little bit in detail. Now remember, brothers and sisters, if you did not understand, in the next few days I'm going to do it in detail. All of it. Because before we go to book 3, we want to learn these verbs in a simple way. The details will come later on. My idea is this, brothers and sisters. When we go to book 3, every verb that comes, which is not 3-letter verb, we want to know what kind of a verb it is. So slowly, slowly you make yourself strong in verbs. By the time you finish book 3, brothers and sisters, it is my prayers and my desire, that you all become experts in Arabic verbs. Experts, I mean it, expert, inshallah. And you will, inshallah. Okay? Inshallah. So, brother, number 21, Arini. What is the meaning of Arini? Show me. Yaqulul mudarrisu likulli talibin min at-tulabi ya fulanu arini kaza. So kaza is your maf'ūlun bihi number 2. Show me, okay, something or such a thing. For example, arini kitabaka, arini sa'ataka. Are you with me, brother? Arini lisanaka. You go to doctor and doctor will say, show me your tongue. What will he say? So how will you say in Arabic? Arini lisanaka. So ari, okay, is the fi'l amr mabniun ala harfi illa. And noon wikaya. And ya mutakallim maf'ūlun bihi number 1. And lisana will be maf'ūlun bihi number 2. Wa huwa mudaf and then mudaf ilayhi. Now, brothers and sisters, the last thing I want to do. I didn't want to explain you this in detail because it took away 10 minutes. But alhamdulillah, I want to take 5 more minutes, inshallah. I want to tell you something. Brother, kataba yaktubu wa huwa katibun wa makdubun. Are you with me? Daraba yadribu wa huwa daribun madrubun. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? Nasara yansuru wa huwa nasirun mansurun. Okay. Gasala yagsilu wa huwa gasilun magsulun. Fataha yaftahu wa huwa fatihun maftuhun. Okay. And then when we came to mithal, wajada yajidu wa huwa wajidun wa mawjudun. Are you with me? Okay. Then we came to ajwaf. And we said, qala yakulu wa huwa qailun with hamza. Ba'a yabi'u wa huwa ba'iun. Nama yanamu wa huwa na'imun hamza. Now what happens here, brothers and sisters? This we are studying in book 3, but I want to start now. And I will start with mashā yamshi. Okay? Yamshi. Okay, and here is mashā. How many letters are there? What is the root? Mashā. Make it the ismu fa'il on the pattern of fa'ilun. Ma, shi, yun. Are you with me? Ma, shi, yun. Correct? Fine. Da'a yad'u. Da'i one. Okay. Now, these are nouns which are made from weak letters. The noun kalima is weak. Only we are talking about nāqiṣ, brothers and sisters. The result is mashiyun. Okay. When there is a ya, and before that there is a kasra. Are you with me? If there is a ya, before that there is a kasra. I don't do it, brother. The language does it. Okay. What does the language do? Mashi. Because you drop both the tanweens there, so we are very nice. We compensate. Mashin. What is the ism fa'il? Mashin. Which is actually mashiyun. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? Okay. Here. Ra'a. No, make ism fa'il. Ra'in. The shepherd who looks after. Da'a. Da'in. 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 Are you with me, brother? What is originally? It is da'ivun. But brother, kasra cannot be compatible with vav. So da'iun became da'iyun. And from da'iyun, it became da'in. I'll write down. From da'iyun, it became da'iyun. Why, brothers and sisters? Da'iyun became da'iyun because the vav is not compatible with kasra. So vav changed into ya. And then from da'iyun, it became. See the magic? Okay. Now, this da'in is marfu. What is it? Okay. And it's a nice way of describing it in Arabic. But I won't do it. Inshallah, we'll wait. Otherwise, I am afraid you might feel indigestion. Because we did so much of other thing. Only thing I'll tell you, brothers and sisters, make it definite now, da'in. Make it definite. What happened? When you put al, the ya became visible. But this is like a magic. You take out al, it will become da'in. You bring al, it became da'i. See? Now look at it. One last. Hadā. Qadin. Okay? Qadin. Okay, brother? And then make it al-qadi. And brother, last one. Shakā. Sakin. I think I've heard that before. In Urdu we say saqi. Didn't I tell you some time back, brothers and sisters, my favorite little piece of poetry? Garmi ilm se har saas ko bala kar de. Garmi ilm se har saas ko bala kar de. Ya Rab, is khak ke zarre ko sitara kar de. This is a dua, brother. We were taught in the childhood. And we used to stand in the assembly, about 1,000, 1,200 students, and shout at the top of our voices, Garmiye ilm se, with the intensity and power of ilm. Ya Allah, make my every breath a very special breath. A breath which has a purpose and meaning in life. I want that breath of mine to be something that is very, very special. Okay? And then, O Rabb, I'm only a speck of dust. Who am I? I'm only a speck of dust. Make me a star. Not Bollywood and Hollywood star, brother. Those are disasters. Those people are most unfortunate people. They are very unhappy. May Allah save us and our family from those roads, and those tariqah. Star means, you are shining, you are guiding, you are illuminating, you are very pious so that you can become muqarrabin. Okay, brothers and sisters? Ilm ho shamma to main shamma ka parwana banu. If the ilm is shamma, then I want to become a parwana. I want to sacrifice myself in acquiring ilm. Are you with me, brother? Ilm ho shamma to main shamma ka parwana banu. Mera ustad wo saki to main paimana banu. If my ustad is a saki, brother, I sang this for a purpose. Saki, ism fa'il. If my ustad is Saki, the cupbearer who pours ilm, then let me be the vessel in which the ilm is poured, brother. Ilm ho shamma to main shamma ka parwana banu. Mera ustad wo Saki to main paimana banu. Dharmiye ilm se har saas ko bala kar de. Ya Rab is khak ke zarre ko sitara kar de. Brother Saki, shakā yaski wa huwa sakin, and then put alif lam and it will become a saki. But normally when you say saki, it means sakin. Ism fa'il from shakā yaski. So you know how the ism fa'il is made, from Nāqiṣ verb. And they are called, these are called ismun manqūs. We are going to learn in book 3. It will come in the first lesson. Manqūs nouns and how they are made and how do we describe it, brothers and sisters. Rabbana آتنا في الدنيا حسنة وفي الآخرة حسنة وقنا عذاب النار. ربنا تقبل منا إنك أنت السميع العليم وتب علينا إنك أنت التواب الرحيم.